Hey, everybody.
What's up?
Hey, everybody.
What's going on?
That was a boring ass intro. I wish you would have loaded up sick.
We've got to
had
work
that.
on things like that. Take notes.
And
improve,
very surprised
and improve.
Dave. I'm so glad you did.
What's that?
That you showed up, Dave. I said I'm really glad you showed up. I appreciate you, man.
Of course.
Yeah. Not like it's a surprise, but it was a surprise tonight for some reason. I don't know why, because it just was.
Well, you know, I'm full of surprises. What can I say? Yeah. Full of surprises.
So I am on my little phone tonight, so you all know on the panel and whoever might be listening. And I don't have my normal stage setup stuff, so there ain't a lot I can do, like drop links, and I can pop up some, like this here. I can pop up the no panties Sterling comment. See, I can do that. How you doing, Sterling? But anyway, I'm a little bit limited.
So you feel like a fish out of water, Moto, kind of.
I really do, man. Awkward. So if I look squirmish back here, that's what it is.
That's cool.
So we get our.
Hopefully by 9 o'clock they'll have your internet back.
I hope so too, because I got a high-powered modem that I just bought, and at the same time I went to hook that high-powered modem up, the internet went out, and I call them to do the switch over. They're like, you have internet out in your area. We can't help you. I was like, well, man, I had it up before I unplugged this stuff. What? Are you sure?
I said, I'm like, you know, it figures, Moto. You get the modem. It's a high-speed and brand new modem. You're going to find out everything works great. And
it's like the brand new Road Glide from Harley Davidson and having to put it in the garage and not ride it all winter.
Yeah.
Yes.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Kind of like that.
Yes, I think John would certainly feel like
that's true. That's right. John has that same situation. I didn't even think
he
of that.
Certainly does.
Yeah.
A little dig it.
I just wanted to feel out of place. We don't give him a little bit of, razzing once per turn. How you doing? There we go. I see some.
What's up,
I
can
pop
some for.
Yeah, salty. Sick might not go to sleep tonight. I'll probably be at 1.
What's going on?
Thank you. Salty at 5. Who's been all going to Salty at 5 alive or 5?
Yeah,
5 something calls it. It's really good. You got
live
a great thumbnail.
And I missed the last 2 because I sat here and fell asleep.
That's all right. Man. You work very hard, Mr. Gregory.
I did today.
Tinkering around in the shed. You know, there's always something that you're doing. You're not an inherent lazy person. You're very busy. You're dedicated to the running of the farm. Yeah. You know, there's things that have to be done. You know, water that must flow, and I get it. Unlike me, I just sit around and make YouTubes all day.
I did quite a rewatch on your one from, I guess it was last night or whatever, but I watched it over an hour of
the one I'm talking about, how men could possibly better honor their partners.
Yeah, that might be. Dude, I don't know. I know I listened to
it. It was interesting anyway. I was having a bit of a...
Oh, you were giving her monster. You actually showed. I never knew any of the details. I just figured you blow, but you're like, you almost kind of say things and do stuff to manipulate the sound.
Yeah.
I've seen how the hand is kind of obvious, but when you really showed it, I mean, you did a really great instructional thing, I thought, for us. I guess the first time I heard anybody really express how to do that.
And I mean, I'm a shocking harp player because I've lost my teeth, my top teeth, and you need the cavity. You need that cavity to be able to get those tones and notes. So we're doing the best with what we've got. But I was going to say how fantastic your last video was with that haunting, uplifting guitar all the way through it. Very brave. Very brave, Motorborn.
few hecklers on it. Yeah, I didn't care. It's like, how can I ruin it anymore? You know.
Oh, come on! You're so self-defeating. No, in fact,
I just sarcastic to myself. That's just my nature. I do it to everybody else. I might as well do it to myself as well.
Oh, Motorborn, you can't be sarcastic. You know, it's your art. It's your, you know, I think we're a bit self-deprecating, us lot. You know, and we don't need to be. You know, your movement into producing authentic material just took leaps and bounds yesterday when I watched it. I know it's about 2 days old now, that video, but
thank you, Dave.
That's huge. That's huge. You are coming leaps and bounds because I know how fraught with anxiety you are about your own playing. But no,
very much.
Get it out there, man. Get it out there, and who cares if people hate it all? Most people who watch your material are there to support you, Moto. So go hard or pack it in. That's it.
Amen.
You know,
I like that. And this is a pretty good platform to experiment with that kind of stuff too, you know, and to learn and to grow. So I guess I signed up for some of that. Heck, even doing these lives was like taking it first, you know. So yeah, Sterling has a few more subs left to reach that 1,000. I saw Salty talk about it. So we only need like 7 or 8 subs, and if y'all think about it, see anybody new, man, we'll try and throw that link out if you got it when you do. Yeah, I see it out there already. Yeah, great.
I didn't bring any of my group with me, but that's all right. They can. Most of them are subbed up already now.
Can you stream? What you call it, Dave?
No, it doesn't. Well, it probably could give me if I press them more. But if I go press buttons and again, I'll be out of the show. I'm just shocking with buttons. I got this far. Let's just leave it at that. But I can tell you what, on my own live, I can bring up a little bit of Sterling wheel because I might do it on the computer where I've got a lot more buttons that work.
Yeah, I'm sure I put the option out there if you wanted to broadcast, I think.
And I'll let people know about Sterling. Sterling's definitely worth supporting. He's very entertaining.
Hell yeah.
That's what makes a good program. You know, if you can be entertaining, you make a great program, and you I mean, I am blown away at how quick it just exploded for me. And it's continuing to grow. You know, a few more subscribers last night, and all I'm doing is just waxing lyrically. And, you know, it's amazing. So, and I get, you know, another true blue Aussie. And, you know, so I really wear Australia on the sleeve, I tell you. I showcase my country quite well, I think.
You do. You do.
Yeah,
very much
absolutely.
So.
What's happening with you, Mr. Sick? What's going on? Did you make the phone calls?
Yes.
What was the prognosis?
I am going down there to volunteer on the 13th through the 14th for their first annual dog adoption.
Good. That's a start.
That's what I'm
saying.
They can see. We can talk some more when I get down there.
See, you do it in little increments, not oh God, she's kicked me out. What am I going to do? Because they may get defensive.
I can't go at it like that. There's no way I can go at it like. I mean, that's not going to get anywhere. That's counterproductive.
But you could also be a TA for the resident gnome that they've got down there, because they've got a guy down there, haven't they?
Well, they got a bunch of guys down there. They got a bunch of people down there and stuff that are, you know, volunteers and you know.
You'd be very happy down there because you don't want to leave. You don't want to leave the state. You love Florida.
Oh yeah, I love Florida.
Mm.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
I would have to.
Well,
yeah.
that's positive. That's more positive than you were 3 days ago, where you were, what am I gonna do? I'm what am I gonna do in that thick Jersey accent of yours? Just absolutely,
Yeah.
you know, we were all freaking out for you.
They're gonna have to deal with the accent.
Yeah.
No,
Say
the
hello to
accent to you.
How you doing,
How you going?
Tara?
So
You
Rod?
guys are handling the comments.
What's up, Keith?
Oh, that's good
What's
news, Sick. You know,
Yeah, it's just as if and don't get me wrong. Like I've spoken with David before. I've spoken with Cindy before. Like I have a good. I can talk to them. It's just that it's a little intimidating because they have so many people to please and do for that. Like
Yeah.
you don't want to be a pain in the ass.
as long as that comes across that
But you're
you're
an asset.
humbly, yeah. You're humbly
go
asking to be an asset. Yeah.
with
And the
attitude of
training
being
programs that you can offer, teaching these kids how to, lay pavers, teaching these kids how to build a wall. There's things that
they got to learn me too. Like Cindy and David need to learn like see what I'm capable of. Like I can do it. I can do a million things, and I'm sure that they'll see what I can do, and and
just
I mean, I'm sure I can
I guess
be
one little bit of advice. One little bit of advice is don't go at it like a bull at a gate, or else you'll end up hurting the other foot.
Well, yeah, I gotta know my limits
and be tactful. And I know it'll all work out for you. And if it doesn't, then that's okay too. It's positive steps, and you're moving on with the new chapter of your life.
Yes, sir. And
I
got the van through inspection today. I got it retitled. There's a digital title. But I do not have enough money to register it and plate it. It's like $290. It's a lot of money, and I need to drive down there by the 14th. By the 13th, I need to drive down there. And I know a lot of us is close to Christmas, and a lot of us are friends, and a lot of us don't have a lot of money. But I'm gonna post my PayPal and my GoFundMe because I need to get this car, van, whatever.
Yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine. And I know that Thailand is on board, and we'll do something this weekend in Thailand for you. I'll make the call that it's urgent. That it's not a lot. We only need probably $400 US to give you a tank of fuel as well, so you can get down to the compound and start.
That's for Guardian Angels link.
Yeah, the compound.
But I'm gonna post the GoFundMe and the. Now these are let me make it very clear that the links underneath are not for supporting Forgotten Angels. They are for me. I don't want anyone to get confused. But I wanted to.
How many have we got in the chat now?
I don't know. Not enough.
11.
But they'd come. 11. Yeah. 11's good. For us, motley crew, 11 people are great. I've been hearing stories like that. Just people just leave on the lives and go about their day, what they're doing, especially if they're working in an office and they're having a difficult day in the office. And then they look at, us riding our bikes or used to bloody going off to do a hit or something. It's fantastic. when you and Moto were going off on your bikes, separate rides, but still having a ride together.
Yeah.
Excellent stuff. So some of the comments I heard was, "Oh man, that was amazing. I was having a crappy day at work, and I was watching these two guys through your channel,
Pretty cool.
and they were having a hoot, and it sort of changed their outlook. They had a better day at their job, and so yes, Moto.
We had.
Moto, how do I pin this?
You can't. I will do it for you. I'm the only one that can pin because it's on my channel.
That's right.
I won't let you do that.
Can you pin the PayPal one? Because I'll get the PayPal faster than the GoFundMe.
So,
the GoFundMe is a bit of a
pop out for a ride. Seems like that might be a kind of a cool thing to do a couple times a month or once a month or whatever on Sunday morning, because that was a lot of fun. You're just sitting there cooking, you're talking, you're casually thinking out stuff. Go hop on the bike, take a ride together. It's pretty neat.
Yeah, we were cooking.
Go off to Publix and get some more.
And then we were freaking, eating for a couple hours, a little bit together. Then they said, you know what? Let's go out on the bike.
Yeah, and it was so random. It was something that wasn't planned, and okay, I'm going to do this, and bang, we go.
Yeah, I like that. I like the randomness.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to go on my live on here, and so like on YouTube, and I got to be able to shut the volume down. So if you hear something yucky for a second, give me a second, and I'll try to fix it as fast as I can.
All right. So yeah, I just I went down there with enough money thinking I would be able to afford the registration, the inspection, the title, and everything. The plate, but I didn't think it was going to be $290 to register and plate it.
And they only give you a 12-month option, don't they? They don't give you 3 months or 6 months.
No, you can do it. You can do it for 2 years, I think, instead of 1 year. But that's more money. I do that with the bikes. I do them 2 years at a time.
Yeah, fair enough.
But
we've actually got a monthly option here.
Yeah,
yes, Moto.
Just saying, Hooligan's asking if you still have a Cash App, and did the thing pin? Because I got out of it right away. I heard voices, and I thought I couldn't find no volume on it, so I swiped it away. But it was y'all actually talking here. So, you got a Cash App?
I have
PayPal.
Hold on.
PayPal.
Does that work? I don't know if Cash App.
View.
I don't think I have a cash. I mean, I may, but I don't know if I haven't gotten cash on a Cash App. I don't know how long.
So, if people are listening, is what you're saying, Sterling. There could be 20 people in here. It's only going to count 10, and the 10 that actually said something in the chat are the ones that are being counted. Is that what I'm understanding?
Okay.
Does that make sense? I don't know if that's what he was saying, but did I explain that right?
Cash App.
Difference?
Yeah, I thought that made sense. So, how do I check if everything's up to date with my Cash App? Invite friends, update your profile info, hashtag sick bastard 71. So yeah, I have a Cash App.
Okay.
It's Cash App at sick bastard 71. How do I update my bank? I don't know if that banking is right here. Linked banks. Hold on.
Thank you, Salty.
Hold on. Don't give it to him yet. Don't give it to him yet.
I ain't giving nothing. I'm just popping comments over here.
Yeah, sorry, Sick. I'm tapped at the moment. I've got a big trip to do with X amount of dollars to do it and get back. So I'm a bit tapped.
Yeah. You're going, what, like 3,000 miles?
Oh, a bit more than
I
that.
appreciate everything you've
Double
done.
that.
Me with the camp out, Dave. I mean, like every time I come on here, I'm begging for money. It's ridiculous.
That's all right. We're used to it. It's okay. See,
Yeah, I know.
you're loved, mate. Don't worry.
All right, so the debit card, replace card. All right, so I got to add all this new shit.
It's a tourist. Yeah, could be.
You need a secretary, mate, and an IT specialist.
Yeah, somebody please take over the
All right, Rod.
thing.
Keith says Hooligan.
I try. Go ahead, Moto. I'm sorry.
John said he'll be in about 8.
I love it. We all talk at the same time.
That little bit of delay just jacks everything up, you know, because you wait just long enough for the air to clear and you think you're good. And then we both, you know, it's tough because of the delay. If we didn't have the delay, I think it'd be easier.
Yeah.
But I was just reading some
Thank you. That was good.
Reading off some comments. Sterling say, YouTube Premium allows people to shut off the screen. Shut off screen.
All right.
Screen. I have YouTube.
We're going to have dinner. I finally got dinner.
Go eat. Mute yourself. There you go. Yeah, I have premium. I don't know. Shut off the screen for. I lost the conversation, so I don't know.
That's all right.
Hooligan.
We're just talking about delay and all talking together and getting it all mixed up. And anyway,
more of this, I guess.
Yeah, more of the hand signals. It does work.
You know, and that's what I need to do too. And I forget. And
you know what might be an idea? If you could download one of your riffs, you know, you play a motorborne riff and then you play that as your signal to that it's my turn to talk. Sick bastard can
and play it so loud that nobody can talk anyway.
And Sick Bastard can have a saying, I'm walking here.
I'm walking here.
That's the one. I'm walking here, man. I love it. It's very close to the New York accent, really. The Jersey accent.
I mean, it is technically it's a New York accent. I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. It's considered a New York accent, even though I live in New Jersey. I was 20 minutes outside of Manhattan, so that's why it's very, very New York. New York accent. I'm trying to do all these numbers. I am not good with numbers.
Hey, Ray's Moto Life asked him, said, "What's the topic tonight?" It's kind of like Sick is doing his Thursday community live using my StreamYard. That's kind of what it is. It's like his show tonight. I'm just trying to help out, and like I said, I'm stuck here with no internet, so I'm on my little phone here trying to make do. I'm kind of limited to helping much, but as far as the topics, I'm not sure. We'll see what if Sick's got anything.
The title I put up was 1 step forward, 3 steps back.
Okay. Expound.
Yeah.
That's how I felt. That's how I felt today.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, hopefully we can change that.
I made a lot of progress today, and I got a lot done, but
that's good to hear, Tara. That's really good.
Let's put it this way. Even if I had the $290 to register it and played it, I
You
still
couldn't
wouldn't
eat.
I still wouldn't have had money for groceries.
Mm.
Did you see that, Sick?
Oh, look. You know,
Hooligan talking to you.
Good.
You are in a situation with a lot of people currently in the world, and it's driving me a bit insane. But I think it's going to have to be moved to the country for me. In the next few months, I think I'm going to have to move to the country where it's a little bit easier for me to grow a garden, keep a couple of chooks. And just, be a small little self-sufficient farmer.
Okay, so you will be by
Not,
yourself. You won't have a 2-3 community thing. You'll be, because you're kind of living with a few people right now, or not?
yeah, I am living with a few people at the moment.
Yeah.
And that's problematic, actually. It's not the paradise that I thought it was.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, it's like being married to more than just one person. You're married to 3, 4, whoever you're with.
Yeah, it is.
It's easy.
And you've got to step on toes, and I mean, it's the little things like, when I fill the kettle up, I think about other people, but when I get to it, it's always empty. It's like, oh, geez, there's sort of, it's actually selfishness, but anyway.
Yeah.
But that's not anyone's problem. It's just something that it irks me. I hate selfish people. I love, mind you, these guys have never really lived on a commune. Commune life was my life for 10 years. I lived on a commune, and it was some of the best times of my life. Living on a hippie commune and doing the hippie thing. And I think it was 4 hours a day you'd work in the communal garden, and you'd be happy to do it. You'd be weeding and planting or gathering the seeds of the plants, and you'd be propagating them in a little nursery and things like that. Just enriching for the soul. You're providing food for the people. I think it would have been about 20 of us on the property, and we all had our own little houses and our own little gardens where we could grow our medicinal plants and our food plants. We kept a few goats, and I absolutely loved it. We milked the goats and made cheese, goat cheese, and occasionally we'd slaughter a goat, and there'd be meat. There wouldn't be, there wasn't much meat eating because there was a predominantly, hippies against meat. But there was a few of us, mainly the men, would have a Friday night meat cook up, and it was sort of a blokey things, and the women stayed away from that. They were really disgusted by the whole thing, but they needed the meat. They needed the men to do the heavy lifting. So,
they put up with it.
Yeah, they did. And then, we put up with their stupid flour, but so there was give and take. There was compromise. And we learned compromise.
A true 100%, but if you're not eating some good animal protein, your men are not going to be very, and I mean not always, but aren't going to be very buff or tough or doing no heavy lifting anyway. You're going to be a little more frail. Some people, can tighten up and be super lean and do that thing with no protein, basically doing all plant life, because there is protein in some of it, hemp seeds.
Mushrooms and things like that,
Yeah.
There's plenty of stuff. But, I think we've all come from creatures of habit. We've all, there was nothing better than having a couple of lamb chops on a Friday night. And I know that it probably pissed a few people off by the wafting smell of the meat cooking. But, it was a Friday night. We was dedicated time. So, yeah. Well, you know,
Wind.
whichever the way the wind was blowing that day. But,
Yeah.
you know, it was always pretty good. And there were, you know, lovely things like jam sessions and music and but a lot of cannabis consumed. That's for sure. We were always stoned to the bejesus. But yeah, those were the days. But there was one thing you couldn't do.
That's real
living
community
that life.
living there, isn't it?
Oh yeah. You couldn't get anywhere financially because well, you can't prove to the tax department where you you know how you're living because we're all on welfare. So I turned my back on the communes and I went back to the mining industry, and I worked damn hard for the next couple of years, and got the things that I needed to get. Got my house, got my bikes, and it's never really looked back. And now I go and visit them. I've always can go onto that commune. I always stay a little while, and it's a beautiful piece of earth, really, at the foot of a great big mountain. Except we, I think 3 years ago, they had massive rains, and a lot of the houses got caught up in landslips and were destroyed. One lady was very lucky that she managed to get out with just a piece of cornice from the roof stuck through her arm rather than killing her. But yeah, it can happen. You know, we live in these sort of makeshift houses on these properties that are certainly not council coded or building required. They're usually built from secondhand materials, and you know, they're strong enough. But yeah, when you know earth shifts and there's plenty of water and half the mountains coming down, sliding down the mountainside, there's not much you can do except get the hell out of there. So it was pretty frightening for them. But the mud army came. That's the rest of the people from the other communities, and we all. Well, I wasn't there at the time, but I got the feedback of how they all chipped in together and helped each other out, and a few houses survived and a few houses were taken out. But you know, at least the property still goes on, and I'll be talking to them on this trip, going and visiting them as well. But mainly this trip is to immerse myself in the recording studio and make album number 4 of Dave's
are you
weird.
Bringing material with you there, or is this all going to be new stuff
I'm
you're going to
bringing
do while
all
you're
my-
down there?
So there's a lot of instruments already there. We're getting some new digital technical recording equipment. So because we're learning from our mistakes. We were doing some great stuff, except the reel-to-reel was slowing down. There were technical problems. There was it wasn't recording the right volumes. So we've disbanded with the analog, and we've gone now to get proper digital computer, like a sound card on a computer. So we've got all that. We can transfer our analog tapes to digital, and when everything's digital, you can work with it a lot easier. Upload it to your videos. So my other he's not a co-conspirator. My other songwriter, Ian, he's absolutely rapt that, you know, we can put the music on their videos, so it gets heard, it gets published. It's not languishing in a dusty old drawer. For many years, our music just languished in a dusty old drawer, never to see the light of day. But I'm sort of trying to bring it out a little bit more. I'm working on a video now that I'm completely using my own music. It gets around that copyright strike rather than
Easily, Well,
yeah, rather than a
it's more
they'll
you.
still let you upload it, but you can't get monetized because the persons whose music you're using, they're already getting monetized for that music. So that's how you can't get a double
I thought
whammy.
you already were using some of your music on some of your
I am.
experiments.
I am.
Yeah. Okay.
And I had a couple of a couple of looper experiments that I put through on shorts, so they're working pretty cool. It's just and as a musician, you know, I should be using my own music.
Yeah.
It just makes absolute sense.
Yeah, you really create it.
Well then, you know, I'm glad it's rubbing off a bit on you.
Yeah.
That you feel a sense of permission to hey, you know, I can do this myself, you know.
I knew you would know right away where that came from. That's why the other day I was like, hey, I stole a little bit. You're like, oh, you didn't steal nothing. You were just inspired. I was like, well, that's real nice of you to say, you know, it was all good. And I know nobody's got like a cap on all that stuff, but it was, you know, it was complimentary to what you were doing. And I thought, man, I want to try that too. And I got to put it a little lower in the mix. I think I had it a little bit. It's hard to tell.
Yeah, well,
I even have headphones on. I needed it just a little lower, but you know, I'm working on it.
So
it was like when I was doing 2 cameras and I had the exhaust being amplified, you know, on one camera and then me talking on the other and trying to mix those 2 together. I mean, it's just all fun and challenging stuff. And sometimes you hit something good, sometimes you don't, you know.
I was going to say, are you ready for a little bit of criticism? Constructive, not. I think there was two different times. You're riding during the day and then riding through the night.
Yes.
I believed that 2 separate music songs could have been utilized there. Just you need to lower the volume of the guitar a little bit when you're talking. This is what that Dutch filmmaker said to me, and he's dead right. You know,
too low actually, because when I listened to it on my headphone, it was like I said, it was made it a little bit hard. I didn't know until you put it together and you upload it on YouTube, then you listen to it on your phone or your TV, and then you get a better idea what's really happening, and then it's too late.
Trial and error, Moto, absolute trial and error, and don't be.
So here's what I was thinking too about what you were saying about those differences. Like it was total experimental. I did it on the cuff. I did it right before I was going to upload. So I'm just going to make some noise and go through it and see what it does, what it sounds like. And then like there's parts where you're going slow or you're sitting at a stoplight, or when I'm getting on the gas and I'm ready to roll out and get on the freeway, you know, you can do different ambiances, different speeds, different, like you were saying, different things that complement the movement.
Yeah, this will come.
It'll complement the scenery or what's happening.
Exactly.
If you're taking, like if you start taking off on an up ramp, you start going faster and faster and faster. Or like, you know, just like I'm a big fan of the Star Wars soundtrack, man. I could listen to that whole entire Star Wars 4 soundtrack from start to end. And even though it's all classical, I would love it. It's the best. And I can imagine what's going on in the movie in my head, you know?
Yeah.
I think trial and error and keep going. How do you know what works and if you don't give it a go? So,
exactly.
You know, there are going to be some things that don't work and some things that do, but no more wheelies, eh?
Yeah, that was an oopsie coming out of the tunnel. Man, in the cold, it just runs so good. You just barely hit it, and it's like, beep, beep.
Up she comes. Oh, it's just that then, you know, you can. I don't know if your law enforcement are monitoring as much YouTubes as they do over here, But that's how law enforcement can come and knock on your door, and then they show you the clip and go, "We're doing you for dangerous driving, mate."
Yeah.
Bummer. So it's little things like that they can, they can do. But look, I don't think so. It's just something to be aware of. What do you upload and what do you?
I've done
show
so
the
much
public?
already. Now I would be in jail for life.
Yeah. Just for shocking driving. I
Oh
know.
yeah, just
But
one of
it's
my
all good,
rides that I
too.
put on there that was when you're flying on that R1 in wide open space, that's probably not too smart, but I never claimed to be brilliant at all. Never.
Me neither.
I'm just brilliant in my mind. Like, that was cool, and thank you very much, Sterling. That was really cool. And he asked about desert, what the hell? Outlaw. He was on the other day, and we were hanging with him, and he seems to be fine and great. And welcome Angel Face to the chat. And yeah, 2-4. I don't know if I said hi to you yet. I was just going to say a few little highs quick here. I don't know how far I got back. Wheel burner came back. He's gotten some atrocious weather, so little safety prayer out there for wheel burner.
Yeah,
and,
I'm sorry. We'll be
Ghost. Yeah, I just see everybody commenting. I kind of lost track a little bit. Sorry, you guys. But go ahead, Dave. I was just that was good inspiration. That was constructive criticism. That's stuff that helps me a lot, and it helps you too, because we think about this stuff together and we do. What did you call it? We
collaborate.
Thank you.
Now, collaboration, very important stuff. This live is a collaboration of YouTubers. It's got benefit. Look, we have 4 separate fan bases that are joining together, and that's amazing. That's growing each and every one of our channels. Just like the telemarketer scams say, each and everything. Each and everything. So it's look, it's fantastic. I think it's the way to go. It makes us humble, and it always gives us a sense of feedback straight away. When we can talk about our efforts in trying to produce entertainment, because that's what we're doing.
Yes.
We're making entertainment. Not all of it works, and some of it needs to be censored, but usually we're on par, because we're talking.
Here's something that's a nice, helpful tip. Sterling gives out a lot. I'm always saying, Sterling said this, Sterling said that. I'm always referring to Sterling. I know you guys know it. He's probably like, geez, but he's got a lot of helpful stuff. It's in your video editor, you look for auto ducking, and I've seen that before. And I guess that would work really good to balance, like when you're not talking, it'll raise some background. Is that what I think the function? And then when you talk, it'll auto duck and...
Yeah, I've got something called auto normalization or audio normalization. That I press that and it seems to.
I have that in my video editor, so I'm going to try that.
And not everybody can edit. Editing is it's a bit of a skill, really.
Yeah.
Trial and error and persistence. Trial and error and being persistent. Constantly.
Well, like with the community. With us would be excellent as having these live, like especially with StreamYard, you can offer your time. Say like 2 or 3 of us wanted to learn how we did something. You can get on. We can go into video editors and say this video editor does this, and this is how I do that. Kind of like the video I put out, but that wasn't very good. I tried. It was something new, but when you're really talking with somebody and you get them instant question and answers, you're doing it live, you get to figure something out,
Look, wonderful editing, by the way, on the last video. I thought your cuts from all sorts of different angles, it was almost almost a TV production because it kept the viewer entertained. Well, I can't speak for all the viewers, but it certainly, as a viewer, it kept me entertained, and it looked high quality stuff, man. Very high quality stuff. So, did you run an orange filter in the beginning of that film?
No, what I have is two things I did. Like, I will boost the coloring level, and I'll play with the tints and the tones. And if I want to add some more purples or violets or a cooler or a warmer look in the picture, I wanted to make that one kind of a flashy look with a little teeny bit of possible. Well, it wasn't too cinematic or nothing, but just a little.
It was
extra
no.
color.
I think you're undercalling it. I think it was cinematic.
Yeah.
You know,
Thanks.
I'd like to hear what John from not Retired Rider, but the other one. What's his name? With the cigar and the coffee.
John
Road Reality.
Road Reality. Thank you. Yeah, I'd like to see what his synopsis on that would be. I'm
now,
sure
he'll be happy to critique. He is good at that.
He's certainly up for critiquing.
Because he's even said that on his channel, kind of like as a warning. Now, if you want to have and really see what I think about it, you send me this or send me a clip or however he was going to do it. But I remember him saying that. He said, "Just beware, though." Yeah. But that's good.
Well,
it's good
criticism,
to learn and to.
I think criticism is great, and there is another way that we can we can actually criticize our own work, which I don't do it enough. But we have 3 different viewpoints where we look at before we upload it and post it to YouTube. We can look at the video neutrally, and that's where we just look at it in the middle. We look at the video from the left-hand side, which may be negative. What is bad about this? Then we look at the video again on the other side, on the right side, which is all positive. We just concentrate on the positives, and then we just go back over our notes. But neutral is good. Positive is good, and negative is good. They're all,
when you get a
conversation,
say like this going, Dave, I notice, like, even with myself, because I'm not very mature and growing up in a lot of areas in my own thing, but a lot of times I can hear stuff okay. Sometimes, you get offended, right? But when you open the doors like this and you know what our goal is, what we're talking about, you start out with some complimentary stuff, and then we get into it. It keeps that wall from being built so you can learn, you can hear and understand and trade stuff. And you don't even think of it like that anymore. Man, it's all
there is absolutely no walls here. I will never be there. No, all I'm doing is I'm sharing what I've learned from other lecturers. So
that's what I was just saying. As a whole, it's good to be aware of that, and to always keep that when we were talking in conversations and with new people or other people that that about yourself and how you communicate with others. It's important.
Some people think criticism is an attack.
Yeah.
And it's not. And it's what you're trying to do. What you're trying to do is assist. I have a different perspective that you perhaps didn't think of. Would you consider this perspective?
Yeah.
But we don't always say it like that. And everything gets lost in the bloody translation because we're not.
Yeah, if you go, man, that stuff really sucks. You should have really done this here. That's how I would have done it, And then sometimes a wall will come up with somebody. They ain't gonna hear you no more.
Again, it's all about being. How can we be in a conversation that's tactfully getting our message across without saying, "Man, that video blowed, man. That was really rubbish." But
you're like, man, thanks so much. That was helpful.
Yeah.
No, I needed that, like,
Mm.
I
No, your
need,
last video wasn't
I
rubbish.
need that sometimes. Like, I mean, I listen to Dave. I don't listen to a lot of people, but I listen to Sterling, Moto, Dave, Mr. Gregory, sometimes T-Bone. Okay, T-Bone. All those, and Buck, and like a Wheel Burner. Like, I'll listen to those people. Like, that's my close circle. Like,
Yeah.
Ain't no way in hell.
take advice from those group
Yeah.
of friends, and
I mean, there's a
It's
video.
easier.
most of the time, all of those people will be telling me the same exact thing.
It's
Yeah.
easier sometimes too. You accept that more. With closer people.
Mm.
Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't, but usually you do. But I don't know what Angel's talking about here. That I'm not trying to ignore anybody in the comments, whatever. But that would be something to talk about one night or at some time, because that's an important issue to know about.
I can't
What the
even read
word
it.
is. The word's a little bit big for me, but I think about finding a way of getting around to copyright or something like that. I don't know.
Oh yeah, okay.
Just talking to Tara about it.
Yeah,
I was just going to say that the video where you went out in the dusting of snow with your brother, Moto. Now that was a really good video. It was an old video that you thought, okay, this is languishing in
Oh,
the
I remember
archive.
that. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's bring that
Snow on the
video
road.
out again. And I thought that was incredible. That was your very early.
Yep.
It was very early on in your YouTubing career. And isn't that a lovely word to say? Yeah, your YouTubing career.
YouTubing
and that's we're sort of got to pat ourselves on the back a little bit.
Yeah.
340 odd videos is quite a lot of videos. Not all good, but there's a couple there that are pretty good that I'm very happy and proud of. And maybe I am rehashing a lot of stuff, like this trip. I might do a bit of rehash of, what I've done previously before. I mean, heck, it's the same road. There's only one Nullarbor. But there might be different things, who do you meet along the way? What are the serendipitous things that happen whilst you have a GoPro in your hand? And that makes for different content. Anyway, I'm running out of battery power. I've got to put I've got to put the phone back on charge. But look, I'll be listening and lurking in the background.
That's fine.
I again always leave with tell your family that you love them. Tell your people close to you that you need them and that they are appreciated, and be kind and love each other.
I love you, Dave.
Man, I appreciate you always contributing and helping us. Thank you.
It's a pleasure. And you guys help me as well. Don't worry. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Over and out.
All right.
Howdy. I'm making a coffee. I'll be right back. I'm sorry.
What was your YouTube career like there, Ray? You started out with a was it even an iPhone, or what does he call it? The Android?
Android.
Yeah. That's a good comparison right there. You ought to do like an old clip from one of your first videos to what you do today, and old thumbnail like what you got today and how things have changed. That'd be pretty neat.
Might do that. Yeah.
They're all good, but they get better.
And
sometimes people like the old stuff, That's it.
Yeah. Well, I made last 2 days. I have made 55 cents. I'm getting rich.
Heck yeah. Oh, the monetization penny Annie stuff on each one. Yeah, that's pretty neat.
Yeah. But one thing I learned about when I was monetizing all my videos, the ones that had copyrights, YouTube would put a red $sign, but if you clicked on it and was going to turn it to yes, it wouldn't let you.
Oh, because it has a problem.
Yeah, because it's got copyright.
Yeah.
And I had one video I was going to monetize, and it had a yellow $sign. So I could have kept it, but I went back and took the monetization off of it.
Yeah.
Oh, so you can pick and choose your videos that you want to get paid for.
Yeah, I monetized all of them.
Oh, okay.
All the way back to day one.
Good for you.
Yeah, Motor Ramblings, see Patrick's in the house here, and he did a video talking about his journey from the 3,000 to 4,000 watch hours and the subs and what monetization did, and just talking stuff like what you were. I think it's one of his latest videos, and it was really good. It was informative, you know.
Okay.
So definitely, if you haven't listened to it, go take a check. I'd put your link up, but I'm on my phone tonight, and I really can't get nothing done, y'all. So, but Sick Bastard's been throwing it. There it is. Sick Bastard's been taking care of business back there.
Yeah,
brother.
What's
you
up,
hear
John?
There he is, John.
About time, man. About time.
Sorry.
Yeah,
look at that Road King.
You're tardy. You're gonna have to go sit out in the hallway, young man.
That's sit out in the hallway. Put me in the corner.
You're going to the principal's office right now.
Put me in the corner.
How you doing, John? I know you said something about you might be late tonight. I couldn't remember.
Yeah, I had basketball practice again. It's our last practice.
Yeah. That's great.
So I kind of made
stuff with the kids and
the topic about 1 step forward, 3 steps back, or whatever.
Yeah, throw it out.
And the only reason why I did that was because, like, I did this all like on my live today, like when I went there and did all the stuff I had to do, and I made sure that I said that I was grateful for that what I could got done, you know, and I'm glad I got what I could done, but it was just kind of like a bummer because like I was literally driving home illegally. Instead of legally, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's stressful.
So it's just, I was just like, damn, yo. I was like, damn. I was just like, I was just like, come on. I was like, why? It's just every time like I think I'm doing the right thing and I'm going forward, it's just like, so now, like literally now, this is like this is a $290 bill that automatically gets stacked on top of January. It's priority number one. You know, it's like that's like right after rent and the phone bill. You know, is getting the van squared away. Where I could have used that money to take care of like of both of my credit cards. You know, I don't have a huge amount of debt, but you know, the $290. That's I could split that in two and pay both my credit cards off. That's a big chunk.
Yeah.
You know, so like, but you know, I made sure I said that. Well, I'm thankful that I got the inspection done, and I'm thankful that I got it retitled, and I'm thankful that that's done. And then I realized, I had $150 left, and I said, well, and now I can get myself some groceries. I just have to illegally drive until January.
Yeah.
And I don't really drive the van anyway. Like, it's not that I drive. I'm not going to be driving the van left and right. But the problem is, if I get caught, it gets impounded. That's going to cost money. I'm probably going to lose my license. That's going to cost money. You know what I'm saying?
Lucky they don't take you to jail.
And then who's going to get me out of jail?
Yeah. Depends on the mood.
Yeah. You got to be careful, man. And
so like, and now I just got my foot in the door with having that thing I'm supposed to help out with, and what am I going to do now? I'm gonna have to either hire a dog sitter, which I'm probably going to do, and I'll have to freeze my ass off on the bike and go over there and come home. Which isn't a big deal, but I mean, I got a bad foot. I got to bring insulin and an extra pump and my meds, and I mean, I got to do that anyway with the van, but it's easier with the van. I can bring ice. I can, my stuff better. I can bring blankets and towels and pillows. I can bring Leia. It just doesn't stop. Like it's like one step forward, 4 steps back. It's like fuck. Like it's annoying. It's just annoying. And then every time that I get something good done, it's like another smack, another hit, another like another stab, another jab. It's like, when is it going to stop?
Yeah.
Like, when is it going to stop? Like when I get out of the house, that's when it's going to stop. That's when I'm going to stop. That's when it's going to stop. And after February's rent gets paid, as far as I'm concerned, everything in here is getting donated to Forgotten Angels, including the washer and dryer.
Yeah. I think Nita's live. Nita's cooking is from, she's in Canada as well there. Emmy, I just wanted to say hi and see her in Canada and whatever. Just giving a shout out here. But yeah, Sick, you've had not to make excuses or whatever for you, but like you really have had an interesting, some kind of, and all these events eventually are going to set you up for what you're going to be anyway, this hardness of whatever's happening. 6 months from now you'll see where hopefully that the benefit comes and how you've grown and where you came from, and your gratitude's going to grow even more. So at least that's what I believe for you. And because all these times are just put you on the edge once in a while, but you're going to be a tough mofo later on down the road for it, and you might be just like, wow, this is where it brought me. Look where today is, and one day we'll have that, and your time is coming. So
yeah,
that's good.
I was looking forward to like being in a happy and uplifted mood when I left DMV, and I wasn't. I was bummed out, and I should have been more grateful. I was grateful, but like I was just like, damn, like.
Yeah, you but if you would have never done that, ignored personal responsibilities like that, you wouldn't even know in that. At least now and it give you the opportunity of what's my next step, before you really didn't have that. Now and it's going to happen. It's just a little frustrating, like every time, like we say, you drop something on the floor, it's going to roll underneath the fridge because that's my life. I can't get to it. Damn it. Why me? And that gets to be a mindset, way we look at stuff.
Like I like taking the back way down there. I don't like taking 75, And that's you're at higher risk taking the back way. In my opinion. I mean, don't get me wrong. They got the highway patrol has scanners. They can scan.
But once you get your stuff the way you're supposed to have it or need to have it, then you can make those types of choices. But if you have to make different choices for now, I mean, you'll know what you need to do. Yeah, you'll be all right.
I need to freeze my
so don't let that's little stuff.
That's what I need to do is freeze my rear end off and ride down there. And take a legal vehicle and suck it up, Buttercup. Yeah. I guess. I mean, what else am I going to say,
Yeah.
Do what you got to do, man.
Yeah.
But you're going to be all right, Sick. You'll come through this.
Oh, yeah.
And everything's going to be great, man. Just hang in there, brother.
I just think that the ramifications, if I get caught with the van, are too great to use the van, in my opinion. I mean, tell me I know some people will just do it and say the hell with it, but I mean, when there's no one here that's going to bail me out, and there's no one here that's going to give me the money to fix everything and get at an impound, you know, it's easy for other people to say, yeah, well, I would just drive it. But like, you know, I can't. So again, the PayPal's pinned. I know it's getting close to Christmas, but I also have a GoFundMe. I also have a Cash App. I also take Zelle.
Some people can give, some can't, and when they can, they will. And
need is $290. I know $290 is a lot of money right now.
Going once, going twice.
Going twice, but like, you know, all together, maybe a bunch of us could throw in $10 or $5 or 20, 30.
Did you read that, Ray?
Because I would really love
to turn your yellow. If you tap, you can, as the screen tap down. It goes yellow, and when it
he can feel it. Or he can. Isn't? Don't they give him a choice wheel burner? Like they can pull the song or pull that part out or something, or edit it. They can do the editing, or Mr. Gregory can.
Yeah, it's a little bit vague on the. You can appeal it. Yeah, you can appeal it by doing what? Just saying, I object, or I object and I have this type of evidence, or I object and I'll do what you're asking me to do, splice out a piece, or all that kind of stuff. I guess that makes a little bit of a difference. Or we just don't understand it.
They give you like 3 options, I think. I think you can appeal it verbally and explain your appeal, like let's say they appeal the song, you know, and it was a YouTube song that they said you could use. Then you would say, well, it's a YouTube song and YouTube approved it. That's my appeal. You could also tell them, and if it's a blatant violation, you could just be like, well, remove that part. Yeah. That's in a second. Well, you know, there's another one. You know.
Yeah, I mean, I could, but 3 or 4 videos ain't gonna hurt. You know.
Nah, I'd let them go. That's what I do. I just let them go.
Yeah. Well,
What's
you can try it a couple of times, you know, so you can figure out what you can do. Because there might be a video you really want to have out there that you know is, important. Might make you a little extra whatever, and needs, you know, then you'll know. But as far as nitpicking on everyone, probably not. Now I didn't know if what he was talking about, because see, when you get into monetization, just other than the normal, like what you get before, like what Sick was talking about, like I didn't know if they give you different things now that you monetize. You're trying to monetize a thing, if you have different choices or what, or is it basically the same process what Sick was talking about? I mean, Wheel Burner would know, you might know, John, and Ray's just getting used to it, so he probably don't know yet. But and then go back afterwards and make sure.
What are you doing,
T-Bone? Bye-bye.
Well, I mean, like I said, last 2 days I've made 55 cents. But I did go back. I monetized all of my videos except for the ones that had a copyright on them. I didn't even bother. But it didn't matter because they had a red $sign on them.
Yeah.
Well, I'm happy for you, man.
You're not going to make a lot of money on these videos. I mean, unless you have thousands and thousands and thousands of subscribers, you're just not going to make
much. I mean, 55 cents for 2 days. I mean, you know, what's that? $10 in a month.
Yeah, it ain't going to be tons of money, that's for sure.
Oh.
But something's better than nothing.
Oh yeah,
and the government's going to take half.
It gives me something to look. It gives me something to look forward to when I get up every morning and see how much I made overnight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Another stat to check on.
Yeah.
Another notification to worry about.
I don't check on none of that. When they send me a deposit the money in my account, then I know what they gave me and I just let it go.
Yeah. Maybe, I don't know. It's cool nonetheless.
Yeah. I mean, this is all I got to do.
That's right. That's right, OC.
You know, I don't have a job. My wife don't make me do nothing around the house.
Wow,
Yes.
you're lucky. You're a lucky man.
Well, you must be doing things right in the first place. That's all I can figure.
I reckon.
Yeah,
She
I mean,
ain't got
if
to
she
tell
don't
you
have a
nothing.
list of stuff for you to do, you must keep that place like a, you know, good.
My job is keep the trash out.
That's it?
That's
Jeez.
it.
And fix the
Man.
cars and fix the quads and get everything running and pay the
Well,
taxes and
that's
Get the
only
bikes
when,
fueled up.
if and when I feel
Do
like
the maintenance.
I got to
Pay
do the
for-
maintenance on the vehicles. I got to clean the house. I got to take out the trash. I got to mop the floors. I got to do all that.
yeah, pay for the groceries.
no, she pays for the groceries.
You got it made, Mr. Gregory.
That's cool. Yeah, I see your dog hops up on the motorcycle with you quite often. He's pretty talented. Here's Dave. Dave is in the background. He is lurking. You revealed your hiding spot.
Lurking in the
Right there
weeds.
between Angel and Angel. Comments. Ray's Moto Life. Ray got on us with the live the other day while I was at work. It was really good to meet Ray's Moto Life. He's very cool to have on the live. And if you want to jump on, Ray, you know you're well, I should say sick. It's 6 really. It's his live today, and I just start going through like I'm doing the damn thing. And old habits are hard to break.
It's does anybody
can
can anybody relate to the 2 steps, 3 steps forward, and 4 steps back?
Never.
I think we all can. I think we all can relate to that, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can relate. Trust me.
No doubt.
I can relate, my friend.
I could understand it happen a couple of times and every so often, but like I just
You
feel
ain't
like
the only one.
every time I get back up on my feet, it's just again.
Knocks you back down. Yep.
Like how many tests am I gonna have to take, bro? Until I fail a test.
It says, I will not pay $7 more. You'll get there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll be in the past one day. That's why I said I'll be in the past one day.
I just want to be legal. I just want to be all legit. Like the last thing I want to do is get pulled over and be like, dude, where's all your stuff?
Yeah.
Like I mean, I kind of got my stuff. So what I didn't realize was once they redo the title, that cancels the temporary reg and the temporary tag. So
that you don't stick out when you're riding around. Is that what?
Well, before I left for the inspection, like a day or two before that, I went and got my. Remember, I was on the live, and I went and got my insurance. Then I drove the DMV, and they gave me the temporary reg and the temporary tag. I didn't put it on the window. I just held on to it, so that if I got pulled over, I just show it to him.
Yeah.
You know, and then he's like, "Why is that tag on the back? You know, why is that tag on the back then?" I'm like, "Well, it was never taken off. What do you want me to tell you?" And when I went down there and had the inspection done, and then when I went over to DMV, they retitled it and made it digital in my name. So now it belongs to me. I don't have a copy of the title. I don't need a copy of it. It's a digital title. Florida has it. When I need it, I can go to DMV and get it. And what that automatically does is that cancels the temporary tag and the temporary registration.
Yeah.
Because you're supposed to, while you're there, register it and plate it. and then drive home with the new stuff. I just didn't know it was going to be $290, which is why there's a pinned link up at the top of the chat. What's the matter, Jay? Do you have to go out? Are you crying?
That's good information right there, Patrick. Did you read that as well? And I'm sure all yours are within that. You don't have nothing really controversial at all that would be against YouTube's being a good partner with them. They says you build trust, you know.
And I just like all day today, I've been wanting to have cigarettes all day.
I got something just to announce real quick. Sorry to interrupt, but Sick, if you want to take over the comments and go through them, I'm going to leave for a little bit and get my computer back up. I just got the text saying that our internet's back on, but I got to call and have them turn my new modem on because I bought a new modem, and of course I haven't been able to use it since I got it, so that my hopefully StreamYard won't be lagging.
Awesome.
Sweet.
Sound good? All right, you guys. Do you want to pull me down off the thing or whatever? I probably can do it, but if you can do it easy, just put me in the basement and mute me.
You want me to mute you?
Yeah, because I might be calling and talking to somebody on the phone.
All right, hold on. How do I do that? Edit mic settings. I can't mute you. I can't mute you. I can turn your volume down. Hold on a second, Moto.
Hey, Lolly.
Sorry, people. How's that? Did I mute it?
No, I mean, wait. I did. I got it. Yeah. All right. No, I forgot what I was doing. Totally. Oh, the messages. Jesus, Mary and Joseph. So, I don't know. It was just, I was looking forward to being very, happy and thrilled that I was 100% legal. And instead, I'm purposely staying in the slow lane.
You'll be all right, my brother.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, everything's gonna be fine.
It'll all work out.
Yeah, it's just annoying. Like, I don't know how many more annoying things I can take. Yeah, and I tried real hard today, even though I was bummed out, Salty. I was like, and I said it on the live. I was like, I'm still grateful though. I was still happy that I got what I got done. So now anything else, I don't have to go back to Ocala. I don't have to go to her. I can do it myself. I can go to the DMV up here. I don't have to go back to Ocala, which is great. I got to read all of these. Yeah.
How you doing, Ray?
All right, John. How you doing?
I'm doing all right. I haven't seen you on a live during the day much lately. What's going on?
I've been busy.
Been busy? Yeah, I know.
Yeah, been busy.
Man, it's cold as hell here today. It's like 18
Yeah,
degrees.
it is.
Woo! Oh, I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
I'm going to go ride tomorrow a little bit.
Are you? It's supposed to be 50, 55 or something like that here Sunday, so I'm going to get out.
I got to see if she's done.
Yeah, I'm going to ride some tomorrow. I got to ride Saturday. We got our little Forgotten Angels. Fingers past thing we got to do.
Gotcha.
Oh.
Come on, Puppies.
The winter months are the worst months.
Yeah. I said back during the summer when it was 100 degrees, I'd be glad when winter gets here, but I wish I hadn't spoke too loud.
Yeah.
At least I can ride in the 100-degree weather.
I like riding in the warmer weather. I don't know. I'm strange, I guess. I like it when it's the temperature's up there when I ride. People think
John,
I'm
I got a
crazy.
question for you.
Yes, sir.
If you forget to take your blood thinners, can you double up on them the next day?
No.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
You can, but I don't.
I don't know if I would.
Unless the doctor tells me to.
This morning, I looked at my pill box and I realized that I forgot to take Wednesdays.
Don't worry about it.
So,
Just go on with them.
You know what I did? I took Wednesdays in the morning, this morning, on Thursday morning, and then I just took Thursdays just now, and then I'm going to take Fridays tomorrow morning.
Yeah, you'll be all right. You'll be all right.
Yeah, I would take 2 at one time.
No,
I mean, I've had them when mine's real low. Like if I go get checked, and they want it to be between 2 and 3, and if it's like 1.5 or 1.8, they'll double it up sometimes. But I don't do it on my own. If the doctor tells me to, I will.
Yeah.
But if you miss the dosage, I wouldn't worry about it. I just go on with your normal dosage the next day and just let it. You should be fine. But I could tell when my blood's too thin. I always know. I always know when it's thinner than what it should be.
Jade Puppy, come up here. Where are you going? Why don't you come up on the couch, kid? Come on, Jade Puppy. Bella Bear, why don't you come up on the couch? Come on. Everybody up on the couch. Uppies. Everybody up. Come on. We got one. Come on, Bella, up. Move over,
No,
Jade.
Lolly, I don't test at home. I go in every month and get tested. All they do is they prick my finger, and they have this machine where they have a strip in it, and that tells them what my blood is. Usually it runs pretty good. It usually runs between 2 and 3, but sometimes it'll go below 2. Then they'll change my dosage, and then I'll have to go back in a week. And sometimes it gets really goofy, but most of the time it stays pretty well in where they want to.
Yeah, I check mine 15 times a day.
I'm in Moto Ramblings. I'm in Gainesville. Oh, salty with the Road King dig. Sorry, John.
Yeah, Lolly. What's going on?
Nothing.
What was that? What was
nothing,
that?
Nothing to see here.
Yeah. Was it
salty? Yeah. That's all I'm saying. That's all I got to say about that.
Yeah, that's all right.
Guess what, Salty?
Guess what, Salty? I love you anyway, Salty. I love you anyway, brother.
What do you mean no sick? What did I say? What was that no for? Do not double up. Oh well, I didn't double up. I did it tonight. I doubled up I didn't double up, but I took yesterday's this morning, and I took this morning's tonight just now, and then I'm taking tomorrow.
I don't even know if I would have done that. I probably would have just kept going like normal. You know what I mean?
Well, you know what it is. I know that I can double up on the levothyroxine, and I only usually take levothyroxine. I only have one pill to take a day. But now he's got me taking a baby aspirin, and then this other shit he's got me taking. I don't even know what it does. I think it's a blood thinner. Do you know what it is? If I tell you the name of it, are you gonna know what it is?
Well, Google it. It'll tell you what.
Yeah, I buy Buffett. Say Google it. They'll tell you.
Only time I ever take more than what I'm normally prescribed is if the doctor tells me to. Even if I do miss, or if it's low, or
dude, I can't read this, bro. Am I supposed to really read this? Aren't they supposed to explain what this is for? Pink tablet, blah, blah, blah.
Doctors explain? Really?
They don't say shit.
Yeah.
It's called Clopidogrel.
Yeah, who knows what it is?
Clopidogrel.
Yeah, I
75
don't know what
milligrams.
that is.
Yeah, I'm going to Google it.
Google that thing.
Yeah. I don't even know how to spell it. CLOPIDOGREL. Go.
Who can pronounce those damn things?
Treats coronary artery disease, peripheral artery disease, acute
Excuse me.
coronary syndrome, and stroke.
Huh.
It can prevent stroke, heart attack, and other heart problems.
But you don't have a heart problem.
Well, the arteries in my left leg were clogged.
Well, yeah.
Anticoagulant.
Well, that's what it is then. Yeah.
Treatment group anticoagulant.
There you
Avoid
go.
alcohol. Very serious interactions can occur. Side effects.
Bleed too much.
Who the fuck
I got a cut the other day and I could not get it to stop bleeding. I mean, it bled and bled and bled and bled and bled and bled and bled.
That's the first thing I noticed, bro.
Yeah, it's been like that since 2004 for me.
Yeah, I pick shit. I pick shit, and I bleed a lot now.
Yeah, don't do that.
No. Jade, what are you doing, kids? She's too funny, bro. She pushed the comforter out of the way and laid in the bed.
Hey, get it out of here. Get that comforter out of here.
Check this out. She's out of her mind, bro. And there's Bella. There's Bella, and there's Leia. Leia's unconscious. You should have seen
like
him when
Daddy can be sometimes.
Yeah. You should have seen them when they got here. They got all excited, and then they were exhausted like 5 seconds later.
Time to rest.
Yeah. Jade, what are you freaking out about? You never settled down. Relax.
Relax. Take it easy.
Relax. Take it easy. And then, I went shopping too, which was, I made, and that's how I kind of took the downside of not getting everything done. It's like, well, I said to myself, well, at least now I have money for groceries.
Yeah.
And then as soon as I got back to Gainesville, I got back to the Publix I usually always go to. I went to Publix and I got, my eggs, my bacon, and I got I needed butter, I needed spread, I needed coffee, I needed a ton of stuff.
Right.
And I got it. And I wouldn't have been able to get it if I spent the money on the registration and a plate.
Right.
So then I tried to be grateful for that, but I was still bummed out. But whatever.
Yeah.
It's just, I was Jade. I don't want her standing at the door. What are you doing, kid? Come lay down, honey. You're standing there like a lost cause. Come up on the bed. The couch. Uppies. Puppy, J Puppy Uppy. J Puppy Uppy, come on. You got it. Come on, kid. Up. Don't worry about Leia's tail. Come on. Go up. You're a pain in the ass. There you go. Good girl. So, yeah. Like, if I didn't have, I mean, I'm glad I have Leia. I love Leia. If I didn't have Leia, I would put everything in storage and go on the road. On the bike.
Yeah.
And possibly trade in both bikes and get a limited.
There you go.
I mean, I'm dead serious. You know, but I can't. You know, I mean, Leia's been an amazing dog and dedicated to my life.
No, you can't. Yeah, no, you
know?
can't do that. No, you can't give up your dog, man.
And I would never, ever, ever even offer it to her. Offer Leia, you know, to her. Because I would never get her back.
Yeah.
You know, she already took her away from me once and I had a problem getting her back. Until she got locked up. Whatever. She went to the cuckoo house. She flew over the cuckoo's nest. I don't even want, you know, she's probably going to stay here tonight. I don't even want her to stay here. I'm a horrible person, aren't I?
Nah.
You know, I was like, I felt like saying, you know what I felt like saying to her, but it would start a fight. Like everything I wanted to say to her tonight when she was here getting ready for her Christmas party, I didn't say because I was afraid it was going to start a fight. I wanted to say, well, don't drink. You know?
Yeah.
Don't drink. What do you want me to tell you? Hey, Moto, you're good, bro.
He's muted.
Ain't
You're
got no
muted.
volume.
Oh,
Unmute
wait.
yourself.
Hold on.
Grumpy old man. How you doing?
No, he's not muted. He's good. I'm still behind on the comments, bro.
Yeah, you are. You're
So behind. How behind am I? Am I like 30 minutes behind?
Oh, no, you're pretty far behind, I'd say.
Oh, come on. Shit.
Pretty far behind.
How about now?
Yeah, I got you, Moto. You're good.
You're good, man.
You hear me?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
All right. Back in the saddle again.
The king is back on the throne.
That was so enjoyable. The service was great. The lady hooked me right up. Watching the modem is supposed to be killer, so hopefully I can do screen shares without that little hamster going around in a circle and all that stuff. And thank you, Lord. Woo!
Yeah.
That's good, Moto.
Yeah, so the 2-step forward, 3-step back thing, man, you know, I was sitting here thinking you're in the solution and not the problem today, you know?
Yeah.
And we're just going to focus on those things because there's solutions for everything, you know? And I was like, that's important to remember because sometimes we get lost in the problem because it heaps up like a pile of stinking, you know what? And when you had enough, and that's where you got friends and community, you know, kind of slip you through those times and whatever. But you've been doing what you needed to do. You've been making the phone calls. You get up and you get out every day. You dress yourself. You eat. You do stuff. You don't get depressed and lay around and him and haw. You're doing stuff. You know, you might get boisterous about things once in a while and concerned, which is totally normal. Yeah, we all understand that. I'm just I'm glad you're doing what you're doing, man.
I appreciate it. And just like I said before, there was a reason for everything. And that reason today, I'm telling you, the reason today why I couldn't afford the registration and the plate was so I could afford groceries. It really was because I wasn't going to make the rest of the month.
Well, you got to eat. You know, you got to have food.
I got to eat. And I still may.
Sorry, I was getting them.
Oh, were
I
you?
can
Okay.
stand
I'll get them for you so you can talk
All
now.
right,
Go
yeah,
ahead.
I'm so far
can
behind,
stand.
Moto. I did a bunch, then I stopped again, and then I did a bunch. I started talking again.
Did the same thing.
Yeah.
It happens.
I can't push a button and talk and focus on a thing
Neither
because
can
then
bro.
I just start clicking through them and nobody gets seen and read and they just get overlooked and
Because I can't read them and talk at the same time. I just can't. And then I find myself backpedaling, and I'm going back to older messages. I'm like, what? What do you mean?
I just when I help Moto out, I just stick my finger right here and I just tap 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 tap
Yeah.
tap tap. I just
Yeah.
keep them rolling.
well, like here, if you see something important, like what are you talking about? You should not be on aspirin, blood thinners, and clotting meds at the same time. Who is she talking to? Who's the guilty
We've been
one up
talking.
there?
We talked about that 10 minutes ago. So,
Okay,
Yeah.
we're done. We're done. It's over.
It's 85 milligrams of baby aspirin they want me to take every day. And yeah, that's with the prescription on top of that. So that's what they want me to take. And the same doctor gave me all those at once. So they know what I'm getting.
what's going on with Rollin T-Bone? What was that about him? Well, excuse me.
What's this say back here?
Yeah.
I won't be on lives anymore. What happened? Yeah, what's up with that?
Yeah, what's
T-Bone?
going on,
Why,
T-Bone?
what happened?
Yeah, and I made a video for you. You gotta check out my shorts. I did a video for you. I put a video up for you.
You can
Why
get right
won't
on.
Yeah, what
Right on
happened?
Yeah, why? T-Bone.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't just pop something up like that and not say.
Yeah.
You don't want to.
Yeah, you
I
get up
won't.
on you get up here on this live right now and you tell
Yeah,
us
come
more.
on, get out in the live. I'm gonna post
I
the link.
dare you. I dare
That's
you.
horrible. He should be fired.
And Angel Face, you can drop a link anytime you want about whatever. And when I get to it, I'll pop it up. We'll try to address it, whatever. And there it is. I wasn't sure. She asked about dropping a link for something, so somebody wants to check out the link. There it is. Oh, I gotta go put on the YouTube live so I can check it out myself. So I'm going to try to make sure I mute the sound. So I'm gonna mute it myself right here just in case. See, I'm learning things.
I'm so behind with the comments.
I'm so far behind.
There we go. Yeah. Yeah, I just wanted to pull up my own live so I could, as you know, click on links too. And 'cause
Absolutely.
it don't let you do that in the studio. I'm like, why not? The studio should be the place you can do everything
Everything.
that
that's
a
what you're
person
paying
would
for,
dream
right?
of. I could pin something up to my own,
Yeah.
pin links and yeah. And for 50, what they want,
Yeah.
from 40, 50
Yeah.
bucks a month, you'd think you'd
Yeah. Should be able to do anything and everything.
yeah, I should get 5 gold stars every time I pin something.
Hell yeah.
Really does. Yeah, well, good to see you, Desert. Somebody was asking about you earlier.
Yeah, Desert, good to see you.
Desert.
Who was it?
Desert Outlaw.
Anybody, yeah. Well, anyway, we told him you were fine. At least last we saw you a couple days ago, so might have been Dave, if I remember
I
right.
don't see him much anymore.
No, he's been a little bit busy.
Oh.
Might have a side hustle somewhere that we don't know about.
Side hustle.
Side hustle. I can see him smiling and laughing already. That what he does.
Well, depends on what she looks like.
Yeah.
Bad people we are.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know about taking Leia on the bike.
Don't know. Yeah. Yeah, she's too old now anyway, isn't she? She's an older dog.
She's 10,
she's too
bro.
big.
She hasn't done it her whole life.
Bro, she's huge.
Yeah, she's too big for that.
She's 75 pounds.
Grumpy old man.
Grumpy old man, where are you in Florida?
Yeah, I seen Grumpy Old Man was on here. Yeah.
You've heard of them then?
Yes, absolutely.
Good. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So T-Bone, why won't you? Oh, T-Bone's gone. T-Bone makes an announcement like that, and then
Just
gone.
hops off, man.
All right. We'll catch up with
Killing
them.
me.
I got them on Facebook Messenger anyway. Some
I've been
people
sharing.
are privileged to have the actual phone number, but not me. Just saying.
Who has the number? Wow.
I don't have T-Bone's phone number.
I've been sharing your guys' stuff on my community page all day today.
Thank you. Yeah, I did say that in the post.
I didn't
And-
see anything. Sorry.
Yeah, I shared your stuff.
Yeah, I get notified. I was like, it was notifying me like a couple, 2-3 times. Are they 2-3 different videos that you've
I
did?
put up a couple of I put up a couple of yours.
Okay.
So that's probably why, yeah.
I kept looking and I was like, well, yeah. And then I thought I just didn't know. I thought maybe you just did the latest one and it just kept notifying me over and over like a repeater. You had a repeater notifier on there. I was like, damn.
Repeater. I was going
Yeah.
to say something I shouldn't have said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoop.
I put up a couple of yours.
I set you up.
Oh, man.
Yeah, you do not take your motorcycle or scooter to the grocery store. They don't.
Yeah, I always do that. I got videos on going to Publix on the bike.
When I got,
but it just sucks because you're limited to like $50 worth of stuff.
But I loved it. I love it, especially when it was new. Now so much I don't really care if I go on my motorcycle, but when it was new, because I go in there and I take my helmet in, and people always will track you down and go, "Wow, was that your bike? I saw the bike out there." Or do you ride? What do you ride? And then they start telling you about when they used to ride, and you just get a lot of cool personal inner reactions, and people are smiling and happy. It makes for a good day when you leave the store. That's the thing about bikes. They do that to people.
I must be very unapproachable.
No, you seem like you're really approachable. Put that big smile face on like you just saw Ray Gregory pull up. That's the one you need.
That's the one I need. Yeah.
Yeah, like on our intro video, that is just. I
that
love
doesn't happen very often.
Intro video because it expresses so much of each one of us. To me it means something. I guess because you're all my friends. So the average viewer out there probably don't think of it as much as I do, or y'all
I am
do.
at the end of the comments. Oh, thank God.
There's Desert. Yes, give us the howdy. The all's good. There it is. The laugh is what I wanted to say.
Everything is good.
And Dooman, how you doing? We're gonna post a link. Give you some love because you always give me love all the time when I go visit Ann at her lives. All the time, every time. Does Ann still have a wrench? Because I cleared all those wrenches out a while, Ann. It's nothing personal.
Yeah, she got one.
Does she? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
growling at.
Hey, good, Ann. Yeah. It was preventing us from commenting. Have you seen that, Ann, on your side of because you do a lot of lives and give out wrenches a lot, and notice that like people can't comment on your shorts, your short videos, or maybe leave a comment on some of them. It prevents you, at least if you're doing it from your phone. If you do it from a PC, it seems to be great. I know we beat this in the ground, but it'd still be nice to hear, I guess, if you've had that problem as well. And if you do anything about it, it's not too important, really. I find it's like if a couple of you can't say something on my short, I don't really care about the shorts that much, more for catching, I guess, possibly new subscribers, and that's kind of what they're geared at anyway, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
So I'd just as soon have the wrenches out for you guys and use it as long as it's not hurting us, and that way everybody can share links and everybody has a little bit of power to do something, share things with each other.
Why can't I see that new person?
I still can't comment on 6 shorts.
Oh yeah, you see it describes the emoji that she puts out, and I know she has that one that does this here, and we can't see it in the studio, but you can see it when you're logged in on your own live on the YouTube. On the
Whose
YouTuber.
channel is Ray Shoemaker coming in on?
Oh wait,
I don't see him. I
it's a
can't.
little.
I can't try to subscribe to
on.
him or anything.
He might be
What's
on
up,
mine.
Outlaw?
What's up? Come on, come lay down. Don't come on. Enough.
What's up, Outlaw?
Hey, Ray. How
Come
you
on,
doing?
up here.
Well, I got a hi from one of our friends that was
Move.
working on a Honda,
move.
I think, out in his shed
yeah.
in somewhere in
Come on,
North Dakota. You remember who I'm talking about?
come on. Move.
Changed his name a couple times.
Oh yeah. But I don't know his name.
American
I know who
Outlaw.
you're talking about. Yeah, American Outlaw. Yeah.
Yeah. Got a little bit of a hey howdy from him this morning, and on the that's what you get when you have somebody's number. You know, you get more than just YouTube. You get to check up on each other, which I really like.
Yep.
Anybody ever wants to swap a number or do something, you know, with me, help yourself.
Hey Ray.
Yeah, email me, Instagram, whatever.
Move up. Move.
I gotta do some editing. Yeah, all right, Patrick. Thanks for stopping in, man. And don't be shy. Come on up and visit us up on the panel, even if it's for 5 minutes, you know, just every time you come by, 5 minutes, something, and we get to see you and say hi at least.
Oh.
And there's Ray. Yeah. Ray, you too, man. Anybody. What did she say? Yeah, that does happen to you. Sorry, Ann. I flew by. I started going on auto comment. You ever do that? Hit the comments and don't even read them. I was on auto comment.
I did that too. Like the last.
So, yes. Yeah. Ann said she does have that problem as well. Like I said, she runs lots of lives. Lots of people come in and out of her lives way more than ours. So I knew she would be probably aware of that problem. And apparently you don't worry about it because the importance of connecting and helping each other out is way more than not being able to give a thumbs up once in a while or whatever. If it's that important, go on your PC, go to the short, give a thumb up or down or sideways.
Sideways.
Look like I was poking you in your ear over there, Ray. Okay. We'll do a good night. All right, Patrick. Take care, man.
Take care,
Wake up, Ray. Wake up, Ray.
We caught up on all the things, and there was so much. Man, I feel like $1 million having my PC and computer back and not being fuzzy and blurry and freezing up. And
hell yeah.
I feel mighty and powerful. I was.
That would have drove me crazy.
Speaking of mighty and powerful, look at that beautiful man. You must be from Australia. That would be my guess. No?
Yeah.
What can I say to that?
Lolly, how are
you? Lolly's here as well. Got the full house going.
I know. Lolly. Good to see you guys.
Her name is Lolly.
Yeah, definitely, Ann. Definitely YouTube glitch. Or their app, their way their app is designed. Yeah. Because if you actually sign in on a web browsed page on your phone and then go to YouTube that way, like a desktop site, it works. But it just don't work with that. I hear some background. Is that you, Sick? You humming? Not moving your lips and humming? No.
That's Ray.
Was that Lolly? Was that Ray or Lolly? Was that Lolly?
It wasn't me.
That's all right. I was like, where the heck is that?
Gregory.
I love it, Ray. Thank you. Nothing.
Starting trouble. Being serenaded. I like it.
You know, these are going to be a Wednesday talking ride. It'll be one of these times I got in trouble because you talk about some of your old war stories and stuff now in your Wednesday talking ride.
Yeah, that's a good thing. That's a good
it is
topic. Yeah. I'm sorry, Moto.
Nope, I'm distracted. Hit it on. You're doing it. Need to head out to Angel Face. Yeah, you done working for the night? You always are on here when you're working, I know.
About 15 minutes.
She must have a good job where she can get on here while she's
I
working.
finally got done. Yay.
Yeah.
Good,
So
Harley.
how was my dinner?
It was good.
Yeah, you ate mine too, didn't you? Thank you.
No, nope, it's in the fridge. It's waiting on you.
Oh, gosh, I wish that was something I could do. I'd like to meet you guys. You guys are very wholesome and
You're
warm and kind, and yeah, just people you like. So
Welcome.
How's
anytime.
your situation going, Lolly and Frog? How is the situation going? Is there an update?
Yeah.
No, not yet.
No.
They,
Okay, it's a slow.
They had to get another continuance, so December 23rd, right before Christmas,
Oh,
Yeah,
you got.
is our pre-trial. So we'll be going in to find out what's going on. So we should have an update right before
Okay.
Christmas.
blessings
All right.
your way.
Yeah,
Thank
look,
you.
always in our thoughts and in our prayers that sensibility will prevail, and you just must have some stupid lawmakers in your policy.
Say that again.
Yeah, how ridiculous! You're living in
They're all
such a
stupid, in my opinion.
Exactly. Lawyers and doctors, we need to start over. It's just terrible.
Yes,
Yeah.
we do. I agree.
But you know, also to be not constipated, but compensated. Constipated. You know,
Constipated.
you guys,
That's fantastic.
Very closely related meanings. I mean,
a real slip of the tongue, isn't it? You definitely need to be compensated for the pain and suffering, you know. But that's never going to happen. But dear.
We're hoping it might a little bit at least.
No, I think it's an angle to push. But you know, it all depends on the bloody judge at the day. But anyway,
cool, Angel.
oh, Lolly and Frog, you're in our thoughts. You know.
Thank you.
I just wish there was a. I wish there was a. You know, are you allowed to have medicinal cannabis provision in your state?
No.
What a bunch of Philistines!
No,
Absolute
not at all.
Philistines.
Did you say Philistines?
Philistines.
Oh yeah, they're Philistines.
Philistines.
Yep.
Okay.
Hey, you can always count on me, John, for our wordy expressions. Constipated Philistines. There you go. That's the state for the. Yeah,
There you go. That's what they are.
Yeah, constipated Philistines. Oh, God.
No, the governor in Indiana said that unless it's federally made to be legal, that he would never approve it for the state.
They won't in Indiana. They won't do it.
That's a word for that. Absolute.
They get too much money off of it being illegal. They're not going to make it legal. It's all about the money.
It's all about the coin.
That's a shame, and nothing about the health benefits. Right. There's your argument.
There's too much. They look at it like there's too much money to be made on the making it illegal than making it legal.
Right now, since it's illegal, they can go in and make a bust, and they can take everything. I mean, they can take your car, they can take your home, they can take everything.
Seizure of assets.
Yep.
Over a little weed. Now, does that make any damn sense?
No, because
not even a little.
When we're in the same country.
Gosh.
You should ask them why the human body has cannabinoid receptors and see what they answer with.
They don't. One in your head and one in your stomach.
Okay, go get it, bro. That's rabbit hole stuff.
That can also work the other way.
So that's something to bring up, I guess. John's not going to do no more rabbit hole stuff. Not to put you on the spot or nothing, but
no more rabbit holes. No more rabbit
so there you go. Y'all hear that.
No more rabbit holes. We're done with
It was interesting, though.
Why? What happened?
We tried to keep it on point.
Yeah,
Area
we
51.
did.
And
The rabbit hole was good, John.
You think
that was
so?
good.
Well, don't
Yeah,
Oh,
talk me
yeah,
into
yeah,
doing it
yeah.
again.
I like the rabbit hole.
Okay, well, maybe we'll do it one more time.
one more to death, and be like, damn, I shouldn't have done that last one.
Yeah, I know. That's the issue, isn't it? Yeah.
It's okay. Do what you want, you know. Yeah. Works
Yeah,
out.
it's all in fun. It's all in good
People
fun.
show up. They show
Hey,
up.
Frog,
Yeah.
can you and I do a rabbit hole?
It's a
Huh?
topics that have a room to grow, as we found out. It was for me anyway, you know.
John, if you don't want to do the rabbit hole
make
anymore, maybe Frog and I will start doing a live for the rabbit hole, and y'all can come join us.
Do the frog hole.
Yeah,
We'll do
the frog hole.
Let's jump on
Frog
down.
hole.
We're gonna jump into it.
Hey, if you want to
There
do
you
the rabbit
go.
hole, that's fine. That's fine. I'll jump on with you guys. I'll do the rabbit hole. with
Frog
you.
Hollow. We'll go to Frog Hollow.
Yeah.
There
That's
we
it.
go.
Or take turns doing the rabbit hole, you know. Whatever.
It don't matter
Yeah,
to me.
I went down the rabbit hole the other night. Let me tell you, gee, that was a crazy live the other
At
night.
first-
4 hours of getting
It
absolutely
was
drunk
good.
on screen. It was funny.
It
it was
was
absolutely
good. It was
funny.
funny. I loved it.
It was just having an absolute dig at I don't know what. There's so many topics that we've just covered, but yeah. I think at the end of the day, it was. I think what I was trying to say was, men, you have no idea on how to appreciate what you have in your woman. I think it was quite funny anyway, because I get all sorts of people that come into my live from all over the world. I love how I've got the globe as well, and I sort of spin the globe around and try and find out where people are from, and
Spin the globe.
It's all good fun. Yeah, spin the globe, man. Spin the globe, and
I caught the last 2 hours.
You could do rabbit hole stuff and spin the disc.
There you go.
Spin the disc.
Yeah.
I think Frog and I rewatched it, so it was interesting.
Oh, really?
It was good.
Thank you so much.
I'm going to go back down. I'm going to go back down the rabbit hole Sunday night.
Okay.
See what happens.
I don't think it was that crazy, was it?
Well, it's not for it's not for kids, if that's what you mean.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
It definitely wasn't going to be for kids. You knew that.
Yeah, that's something to consider when we do stuff. We can still, use a little bit of the, whatever. I don't know, because we all got, I guess, the family members, just because that, like what we talk. I don't know if that's still like, I even hate talking about that stuff because that gets people.
What I suggest the group does is, which I've just recently done, go and have a look at the plethora. There's another big word for you, John. The plethora. I love that, Lolly. The plethora of people doing lives on YouTube. Guys, we have absolutely nothing to worry about. We are so civil and so.
That's true. That's true. Yeah.
We are absolutely inclusive.
Yeah.
We the love that is shown from each member and the care. And look, occasionally that gets a bit of a grey area with some people, but there are a myriad of people out there who are negative, boring, destructive. No, we're fine, guys. And that's just after a little 15-minute search just of lives.
It's just more
some real.
Yeah, just more focus on that, like on the positive things that really come out, and we don't really never do nothing that's crazy or ridiculous anyways. And a little bit, that's good for anybody. It's all room to grow. So,
Oh, so yeah, you know what I'm talking about, John. There's some real absolute.
So hands in the air. Do we do it? Do we do a rabbit hole Sunday night? Do we do one? Do we do?
Yeah, go on.
Why not?
Get fun.
Okay, we'll do it.
Oh yeah. It's all right.
And therefore you're setting up the not the pre-post. You're setting up the conversation to be directed in that area, of let's talk about wacky controversies and those sorts of things, and without being too controversial, because that's what the nature of the discussion is that it's anyway, blah 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 blah. There you go.
Rabbit hole.
Taking up too much.
I know you're trying to make a point by doing that, and I'm trying to. I kind of know what you're doing, and that is something good to think about. The controversial, but not like we can all kind of agree on like government stuff. That's kind of fairly easy. We don't get too riled up thinking that there's powers to be up there, in general, and we are controlled somewhat, manipulated. We can all get on that, but when you get on certain things and different subjects that not a chance to try to belittle one's belief.
No.
Those are the things I think we need to be careful of. That's all.
Yeah. I agree. I think we're all grown enough to.
Yeah.
It's not. It's really not really about. It's really about just having fun with the rabbit hole. That's what it's really about.
Yeah. I mean, whatever happened to Laura Palmer?
Tickle the lucky foot.
We
don't want your lucky foot sick.
Yeah.
Lucky foot, not too lucky, man. But it is getting better now that you got all that circulation, isn't it? Is it still? I haven't talked to you about it for a few days. I hope it's still going good.
Yeah, the doctor was pleasantly pleased. He debrided the wound, which means he scalpeled and pulled everything that was not alive out of it.
Yeah. Will it completely close and heal one day, or are you always going to have a fleshy type?
No, yeah, it's. I mean, it's a divot. It's not a hole.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so,
right.
And there's not much there on that part of the foot. It's bone right after that. So there's not a lot of area for
where you've had a chunk of skin taken out, and the way it heals is like a scar. Is really basically it.
So that's what had me very concerned, because there wasn't a lot of meat there to begin with.
Kind of press do you use, Lolly?
And I didn't want it. Because as soon as you get an infection in the bone, that's it. You're done. You got to get that toe removed or that part of the foot removed.
Yeah, not good.
Yeah, I don't want that.
What do you want?
I want a Frogzilla shirt. How do I get a Frogzilla shirt?
You have a link
Just
for
tell
it.
me you want one and what size you want, and I'll get it made.
Well, all right, I want a large.
I made that one at home. I found this heat press that was Black Friday.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, yeah, good. Yeah, okay. So you got it cheap.
So I got it really cheap.
Yeah.
But it does the hats, cups, tumblers, T-shirts.
I want it all. Put me down for everything.
Yeah. We haven't seen Ruby tonight. Anybody heard from Ruby lately?
No,
on Ruby.
I shared.
I'm sure he's okay.
It's Thursday night, there's probably a Shadetree something or other on tonight, isn't there? There's 17. I have 17 notifications I haven't looked at on YouTube.
Well,
21.
Sterling's doing something. Church of Sterling's doing something. I had a notification for that. But I can't be everywhere.
Yeah,
I just want to be. I just want to be where I'm loved.
You're loved. You got the hugs.
You're loved here.
Feels cozy in here.
It does feel cozy. It does feel cozy.
It's a safe place.
You're lovely, all lovely people. You know.
Come here and do that.
It does feel very family-like. It really does.
He's hollering from the living room.
It's like whoever shows up. That's why I encourage people to at least come up for like 5 minutes, because every time, Lolly, every time I'm more comfortable with her all the time. She's always easy and approachable, but
Thank you.
Goodness. But yeah, she comes on a lot, and that's how we get to know you and how much easier conversations go and more comfortable you are with somebody. So you get a lot more realness on here, with us all.
I like it. I don't get on most of other channels. I mean, you're all as I can because I feel more comfortable, but
hell yeah,
I'm getting there. I'm getting there.
Practice. That's what.
Molly, you are an absolutely important member of this little group.
Thank you.
We appreciate everything that you guys do. Your supportive comments. Your just always there. Like it's a big ask to get people to join us on our chats because of the amount of YouTubers out there in the world today. I mean, there are literally millions of us. But yet we have a fan base, and I think the people that run the channels, it's a really good practice to actually acknowledge people. And when you feel acknowledged, it's a bit like when you go to your morning coffee shop and the barista says, "Good morning, David. Would you like a cup of coffee?"
Yes.
That is acknowledgement, and that feels it's so important to be acknowledged. If you're just another viewer with someone, so there's a YouTuber called Sean Getz. I don't know if any of you guys have heard of him or seen him. He's the sort of guy that goes, okay, for $200, I'll do a new tattoo on my face. And the guy has literally thousands and thousands of people in his chat. I think mostly all trolls, but it's just so not personal. It is not a personal interaction between the host of the chat and the viewers, where how I'm looking at it is that without the viewers' comments, how can the chat move forward? How can the live stream actually be of any use? I think a lot of these people who do lives have no idea about the interaction that has to go between the viewer and the host. The comments dictate how the chat goes, especially if you're doing it by yourself and you're just relying on the conversation that comes in to direct how the chat goes.
It's hard too because when you're doing your lives, we can't when we go back to rewatch it, you can't see the comments that have come through that you're responding to. So sometimes it's hard to understand what you're commenting on.
Yeah, talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, you can kind of get it after a little bit. Desert, was you trying to say something?
Yeah, but it was just I'm gonna leave it at what it is. It was roasting the Sean guy because he just moved down to the area. You're talking about the guy that makes the sandwiches and stuff. The deli.
Yep. Sean Getz.
So he started on TikTok, but he got booted off of TikTok for doing some freak stuff. So he's always I mean, like
he's a
freak stuff. Not any tattoos on the face, but like
on his dick. Yeah.
Oh wow.
But he got paid for that. Someone paid him money to tattoo his penis.
No, other than that, like with
really?
Kids. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, fair enough. I didn't know
It's amazing what people will get on and do.
You don't even know who you're talking about or talking to.
Well,
I had a little bit there with Layla, and there was a few people that came on. There was a few people that came onto my channel, and you've just got to be aware. So what I usually say, I'll get a comment like, "Have you got any advice for a young fellow going through life?" And I know that that's typically a troll type of
approach.
It's a troll generated AI standard question, and I get heaps of them. And I just say, well, I don't understand why you would be on an old bikers channel. What? Why would you be here? I mean, surely you can, you know. So I'll say that, then I'll remove them. And that's
get off the internet and go live your life. You'll find out.
Yeah, basically. Yeah. So it's difficult.
I'm going to just put up a screen share while we're all talking. Do your thing. I just want to see how much better this modem is going to work and if I have the power. So don't ignore me.
You have the power. You have the power. There you go. So it's like a Hooligan.
I used to have slow that a lot.
Yeah. Okay.
I just wanted to see if it was worse or if it got better.
It's better.
They're nice gloves, aren't they?
Tiny
Look at those
bit.
gloves that he's wearing.
One circle.
This is Hooligan's new one.
So I wanted those Odin 420.
Yeah, that circle goes. It comes fast, but now see there, it's jerking a little bit. I was hoping to have better performance.
It's going good now.
That's okay.
Might get better.
Yeah, with the thing with Recycle Hooligan is he's not a crazy rider, you know. He's always adheres to the speed limits. He's a very, you know, mature
on camera
man, but to look at him, you know,
on camera.
Sorry.
On camera.
We're just joking.
It looks pretty good.
Yeah, that's doable. I just wanted to know what it was going to be like to share channels and share videos. And like Dave, we get to be talking about your stuff once in a while. We can pull it up and look at it. Or John's, when you do your bike, like when you get that thing going, that's going to be great. You probably won't even get a chance to ride until spring, huh? It's just.
Oh, no. I'll be off Sunday.
Yeah. Oh, good. Sunday. You got good weather predicted?
50 degrees, 55 degrees.
Yeah. That ain't bad. You won't wear gloves. You got guards and heated grips too. You got guards over your hands? Or?
I haven't got guards yet, but I'm going to have to suffer with the gloves, I guess.
Well, yeah, get some guards too. That'd be nice. You know, and they do those guards that you have heated grips and then have those guards have heat in them too to radiate on the top side of you. It would be just perfect.
That would be
Somebody
awesome.
needs to invent those. Stick your hands
in
the oven.
It's called driving a car, mate.
Yeah.
Well, it's much drive a car.
People let you know, like it's not so much you wanna not wear gloves, you know, and
you got one on the heated grips, right?
I put on gloves.
I wish I could wear gloves. I can wear them, but it hurts my hands so bad to wear them.
You got Rollin Throttle on the heated grips?
Do what?
How many settings are on the heated grips?
It's like 6.
4, 5, 6.
6 settings?
Yeah.
Wow. Jeez.
All right, guys. I love you all. I've got to go and make some brunch.
Dave. Thank you, man.
All right.
It's time for brunch.
Seeing you, man.
All right.
See you, Dave.
See you guys.
Bye, Dave. Thank
when in doubt,
bye, Lolly.
See you, Dave.
Bye now.
Hooligan's here, and here we were just had your video up too. I guess you got to see it, huh?
The video up, Hooligan.
I know. I just don't know what I tell other people.
I just figured out that I was able to stream this through my channel, and I had people talking to me.
Yeah. Aren't you able to pull up a screen share, Lolly? If you wanted to screen share something that you have on the internet, like a page with frog stuff on, or you can add that and then I can put it up, or you can even put it up, I think, on the thing here. So I think
it does present, but
yeah, if you
I don't
want to
have one up yet. I'm still
figuring
this stuff out.
Yeah, practice one and try it out so you know what to do when you need to do it. If you want, just saying.
That's awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, it's not a problem. Yep. Hooligan, we got, if you want to come on and say hi for a few minutes, I know you've been limiting your thing and I don't want to bug you about it ever, but you're loved and missed and like to have you up and say hi. And if you don't, we understand that too. Oh,
yeah. I'll bug you. I want to see you, Hooligan.
Oh, cool.
Here's the link if you want to come up. You're more than welcome always.
There you go. All right, Lolly, go ahead.
Sorry. I was going to answer Hooligan. It's the site sometimes they're out of stock, but I'm starting to make some from home instead of going through Teespring. So just tell me what size and what you're wanting, and I'll get it and take care of you.
Yeah, it would be nice to have a way, like an Instagram or something that you have that can be shared that's already public, so people can actually like instant message you, so you can give private links and addresses and phone numbers, stuff that you know, when people want to do that, sometimes it makes it easy to link up.
Yeah, I'm gonna set something up as soon as I get a chance to.
Yeah.
But I just told him to get a hold of Frog on his Instagram, or anybody that has Frog's Instagram. You can tell him what you want, and I'll get it took care of.
Yeah. Are you able to leave like Instagram links on here? Copy and paste the I think you are. I don't know if that's something acceptable or that you'd want to do, but
I'll see if I can get his up.
Yeah, if you want to, or I'll look it up too. So, very cool. What time is it? 9:17. Not bad. We're doing good. I've had a good night. How about y'all?
Yeah, absolutely.
Fighting sleep, but I'm here.
Yeah, tired, Ray.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we'll get some rest, man. Nobody's here.
You
got to hold hostage for the whole time while we're here. We just get together.
Well, that's all right.
Yeah.
Just don't call me if I go to sleep.
Yeah, that's fine.
Sick.
Fine.
You old sick bastard, you.
Yeah,
I know.
Well, I want to know, why you always holding the phone down? We all looking up in your nose all the time.
Oh, no, I don't know.
That's a good question.
I don't want them to see me filming because I have filming and I put it on my leg.
Yeah, you got to.
Oh, gotcha.
That's to be low pro. I knew what you were doing.
Yeah, I know. I'm just giving you a hard time.
Yeah, I know.
I figured I'd leave John alone tonight. His routine.
So I told him, I said, I do the sugar boogie check for you, or whatever you call it. Make sure you're all clear and clean.
It's funny because
I saw you smiling. You started doing this, and you were like,
I did. Yeah. I you know what's funny though is that I literally plucked my nose hairs the day before.
Yeah, that's all right.
I'll make sure everything was all cool and kosher.
Those are things you got to remember, like when you go to the dentist. You know, did I get all that stuff out? You know, did I? In your ears, and you don't have the unwanted weird hairs going, so they're always thinking about, gosh, did you see that? Did you see that dude I had? Gosh, I can't believe you don't know how to trim his nose.
Walking around like that.
Yeah.
You got it or something.
Well, at least you got it turned up, not down. So
yeah. Like when I put it in the helmet, I try to have it like angled up, you know.
Is Frogzilla 420 on?
Yeah, I put the link in there.
Did you already put it on?
Yeah, but I don't think it.
I'm gonna put it in here too, just to check.
What's the matter, baby? What's up? Do you have? I know you don't have to.
There we go.
1,000 times. Go lay down.
Oh, I'm
I
behind.
think it came up on mine instead of on the.
Yeah, it'll be in here. If I do it too, then it might.
You want to come up? You want?
You came through Sick Bastards, or you not? You didn't come through my live, did you? Are you linked on here? I don't remember whose live you came in.
Let's see.
Oh, which it doesn't matter.
I came on the one that got highlighted in the chat. I thought it was yours.
You might have. That's the thing when you leave links. Only the people in whatever live you joined gets to use those links. So if you're in Ray's live and you come through Ray's and you leave a link in the chat, only Ray and his people get to see those links and click on them. The rest of you guys don't, but you get to see it up here if I pop it up. But that don't do you no good usually.
Good.
So once you get a link and you want to share them on other channels, whoever's on there. You can always pick them up and share, pass it on.
Link it up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What do you say? Copy the Earl, and yeah, that's what I just did too. It's down here. I'm just haven't caught up to it. Where's?
Oh no, that was 424. He was
for
wondering how to
24. Okay.
post the link.
Yeah. Well, there's the Instagram one for Frog. It's in mine, so that'll get you to Frogs. Yeah. There we go.
All my dogs are snoring.
And they cuddle to you at night. Does it deter you from sleeping at all when they get, or is it kind of comforting? You just go to sleep with them.
Leia can be a pain in the rear end because she's big.
Yeah.
And she doesn't weigh like 10 pounds. She's 75 pounds of muscle, and it's ridiculous. And sometimes she's laying on the comforter, and I'm like, you got to move. And I make her get up. I'm like, you got to get up. Either get underneath the covers or get on top of the covers and move the hell over. Get out of my way. I need the covers. I'm freezing.
You can't get which ones? You can't get Lollies to work, or you can't get mine to work, Recycled Hooligan. If you cut and paste it as well, you might have to cut and paste it in a browser. And I don't know if you're on your phone, you're probably on your phone. I'm going to see if I can find a different way to get a share to.
Let's see.
Copy link.
The live stream link.
Oh, okay.
The live stream.
I'll get it out there. Settings, present, invite. Boom. I'll get it for you real quick. There it is, Hooligan. There, you got that one. Hop on, and then I'm going to... Yeah, it can stay out there. We're good. You don't need to worry about removing the link.
Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs is back, so I got to let her in the house.
Okay. Yeah, this was that's the full link right there for
Relax.
for Frogzilla, if that works any better.
Frogzilla.
Yeah. Just got enough links out there. Try them all. See what happens. Woo! Somebody's happy.
Jim, we have 5 German Shepherds and 3 cats.
Oh, that's right. You got a family of German Shepherds.
Yeah. And they're in the house.
Yeah, that link worked great for me. I went and pushed the link, so Frogs link is working good.
Was that fun?
Sometimes you got to test those things out for yourself. And I post links out there every once in a while. People say the link don't work.
Recycled Hooligan, can you get on the live and I can send it to you?
Says I have the app. Says I have to have an app to get on, is what he said.
Yeah, he doesn't. Apparently, he doesn't have Instagram, so I'll have to give him our other information.
Okay, I thought he meant to get on here on the live because somebody said post the live link. But that's the one you're actually having trouble with.
Yeah, I told him to get onto the live link so he's on the panel so I can private chat to him our information.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you could do that too if you wanted to. Hooligan long enough. You don't even have to show face. Just get on and she'll do the private chat thing with you, and you can swap it like that. Okay, private. There we are.
Yeah, Jim, it gets fun when the cats start messing with the dogs and the dogs start chasing the cats. And we have our youngest kitten. We just got 2 months ago. We call her Ghost, but she has like twice a day. We call it zoomies because she's just running. She does not stop. She's running everywhere and scaring the dogs and jumping on their backs. It's quite fun.
The live
My
stream
dog gets a zoomies.
You know, I can't believe no one commented at all about my shirt today.
Why?
I like it. One with the dead on it.
Yeah.
Somebody did mention it.
It's
I
a
think
very controversial shirt. I ordered two of these shirts on purpose. I had a long sleeve and a short sleeve. And there's a death head on my shirt.
Yeah.
All right. Somebody else try that link if you can to see if it gets you on the live stream. You don't have to actually come in, but Hooligans
The
have a
Hells
problem.
Angels and the Grateful Dead had a outside of court.
He just said he did.
Amount of
Oh yeah, it works for me, Hooligan.
Copyrights.
Pops right up.
Because the Hells Angels used to do security for the Grateful Dead.
Yeah.
And this particular shirt came out in '90. And that was one of the tours I was on. And I got two shirts. I got a long sleeve and I got a short sleeve.
Was that by North by South?
That's not a death head, which is the rear patch on the Hells Angels logo. I mean, that's as close to a death head as you're going to get.
That's like property of theirs in their
And they settled out of court, needless to say.
It's sick. I like it.
I love it. I love it.
2-4 mentioned it earlier in the chat, just so you know.
I know the history about it, but nobody. A lot of people don't know the history. There was a major lawsuit. They were pissed. They were pissed, bro.
You ain't gonna hear it.
They were not happy. But
that's
they got
right.
paid.
Road Clyde's rule and Road King's drool.
Drool.
That's right. That's right.
There you go.
That's right.
That's all. Road Glide's rule and
Road King's drool.
That's fantastic.
Sorry, Mr. Gregory.
Oh, I don't care.
Just the top of the headdress. You got to point it down. That's why it's sick. We got to see more chest.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
See? Yeah. See, well, that's kind of a okay. There you go.
Y'all just jealous.
When he went low, he said he went way low.
Put me on the big screen.
I will. Hang on. There we go. Where is it?
I don't know.
How come it ain't working?
I don't know.
Mm-hmm. What is this? 1, 2. There it is. Okay. Now I got it.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do this even bigger yet. Solo layout.
There you go.
Pull this down. There we go. Trying to shut the comments off, but they won't.
Yeah, Bella went out. Everybody went out. They were just out. Just got them in. You didn't let them out again, did you?
Okay, that isn't a comment. That's your name. Yeah, I kept clicking on it, thinking of comments in the way it's your damn name. I'm an idiot.
That's funny.
That was. I was like, kept hitting these. I was like, why did the comment move? It's his name.
That's funny.
I need help, people. I need help. 2-4, that shirt wouldn't be good in some places. I know that. Yeah. I remember you mentioning something earlier, 2-4, about the shirt. That's what I was trying to tell 6. Somebody did notice your shirt and understood exactly what it was.
Oh, did they?
Yes, 2-4 did.
Oh,
way earlier today. Way earlier.
Oh, did he? I didn't know. I couldn't see the comments because I was driving.
You were on? No, I mean earlier in this live today. This a couple hour or two ago. But you might have been on auto comment at the time.
Yeah.
You click and you click and you click through and you didn't read.
Clickety clack.
Clickety clacker. Shirts for the bar that read. Good boys.
Yeah, I purposely got
right back.
I purposely got a long sleeve and a short sleeve. Why is the
And when my business makes it through, this winter and we get back into tax returns and I get into some money again, I'm going to get some shirts too. We got OC's got some over there. The frog one would be awesome. There's a couple I'd like to definitely endeavor into. Can't get on because the ISO restrictions on enabled. Okay. I don't have any restrictions on my everybody that's got on. Lolly, you didn't have no restrictions to get on here, did you? You didn't have
No, it let me right in.
Yeah. That's the weirdest thing. You've had some weird problems like with chats and different things. It's been crazy what Hooligan has gone through.
But thank you for letting me play around and learn a little bit. Thanks for letting me on.
Oh yeah,
I have to run.
All right.
Did you try a screen share yet, or?
No, I haven't yet. I'm going to try to get some stuff together, and then maybe next time I'll be able to.
Yeah, you can just do a screen share or whatever to practice is what I was saying. But you do your thing next time. We'll catch up. We'll remember.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Lolly. Love you.
Have a good night.
Yep. See you
Bye, Lolly.
soon.
Bye.
Bye. See you Sunday.
I'm useless.
Yeah, Sunday.
Is he? Yeah, he is on the Apple, and that should be very.
Hooligan, pick Safari. Does it allow you to pick Safari, Hooligan? If it allows you to pick Safari, pick Safari.
Yeah.
Instead of Google. Don't pick
really
Google,
just
Safari.
You just want the StreamYard guest only app you down. I know he don't want to put nothing else on his phone. I forget. He's got limited storage. We'll X-nay that.
Whatever one ain't working, pick the opposite one.
Yeah, he's been on a million times, so I don't know what is different and why.
Yeah.
I was going into my settings to just double check everything. General orientations. Okay, that's good. Shift. Yeah, don't guest. Let's go under guest. Guest can stream. Guest must on. Okay. Try it now. I don't know who pushed that. I let a stranger in here.
My bad.
They went.
What did I touch? What the hell did I touch? What was the button? I want to know what button it was.
It said guest must authenticate. It's sick. I could have hit the damn thing, but I'm a blame thrower. It's like, I let Scooby Doo in here and went around and played with settings on me. Just joking. Trying to be funny. Yeah.
You don't need the app for StreamYard. You don't need the app for StreamYard.
Nope. Try it now.
There's no app. There's no app.
There is.
Well, but he doesn't have to download it. It's not.
No, you don't have to.
No,
you don't have to.
Yeah.
You're good now. I did it.
There he is.
OC's here. But I did it. I fixed the authenticate. How you doing, OC? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Thanks for coming on.
I don't know if my sound's working properly. I just wanted to test the link for Hooligan.
You did. Thank you so much. Yeah, I took the authenticate was checked on it, and then it means it wants each person to be authentic. I don't know what, and it causes problems for people sometimes.
Yeah.
So I unchecked it. If he tries it right now, it should be good.
Yeah, Hooligan, try it. But try it again, because can we refresh?
How come you don't have a wrench?
We can't refresh it. But the settings should automatically set.
Yeah, it is. It's good.
Yeah, it's good, Hooligan. Now it should be good.
Yeah.
Refresh.
One more time.
Yeah.
I'll give you a new link. How about a fresh link too? Maybe that'll undo any other
there you go. That's a good
things
idea.
that had done to it. I doubt it, but
undo the damage.
Yeah. Who knows? All right. But you didn't get nothing, OC. That's like the first time I think you might have been on my live. Have you been on mine? Like,
no, he froze up.
He froze up, and
maybe he'll come back.
It's all right.
Yeah, maybe he'll come back.
Frogzilla, hey.
Did I see John from Road Reality in here?
I didn't see him.
Not tonight.
No, I ain't seen it.
Patrick, you did from Moto Ramblings. They have a similar looking logo. Did you ever notice that? Everybody else notice that too?
Yeah.
You going home tonight?
A face for radio. Oh,
the dog?
Yes, please.
the face was beautiful, man.
All right.
Loved having you on here. I was glad you're on here. Yeah, you're fine, OC. You did the right thing. Appreciate you helping us out. Yeah, I hope Recycled Hooligan didn't get frustrated. I haven't heard from him in a while. We kept yelling at him, try this link, try that one. I know after about 5 of those, he probably got
Nope, still won't let me in.
Yeah, that's something else. No idea. You ain't got no restrictions from here, so
there's no
restrictions. I'm gonna complain to StreamYard.
Yeah, StreamYard. We'll be screaming at them.
I gotta load the dogs up. Hold on.
The only thing I can think of is shut your phone off, refresh it, restart your phone, and try it again or something. But it don't sound like it's anything with your. There's Jim. How you doing, Jim? Good to see you, Reynolds.
Doing good.
I'm glad that the link worked for you with no restrictions or authentications. And
No, I didn't have any problems.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry it's so late. I'm just trying to figure this stuff out. And
yeah, you're fine, man. I'm just glad you got that audio thing. I remember the first 3-4 times you tried to get on, you had like your audio would go crazy. Now you're just all normal.
Well, I'm on my phone right here, but I've been using the iPad as well.
Yeah.
I gave up on the computer.
Yeah, that's the one that was giving you the funny, huh?
Right. Yep.
Wow.
Seems to be good now though. So I'm still working. I know you are too, but can't get on here as much as you guys do, but I do listen to you.
Yeah, I know. I see you quite often. Yeah. That's even better when you come on here and say hi and show your face, and
yes, sir.
We get to meet you more and know more about you. It's always good.
Yeah, we'll look forward to it.
Okay,
but I do follow you guys. I do keep track.
Yeah.
But I'm going to take off and just want to check out.
Okay, thank you.
Take care, guys.
No problem, man. Take care.
See you, Jim.
So 2-4 can't get on, and 2-4, you're in my chat. I don't see you in the link. Jump off and go into John's or whoever else is streaming.
Try
and
that.
just see if it makes a difference. And the link, you might need to paste the link, John, into your chat. If he comes into you, then you'll have to grab the link and put it in your chat because nobody will be able to get at it.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So do you want to try that, Hooligan? I know you might be frustrated, don't want to mess with it, and that's not a problem. But if you do, say yeah or no. And go into John's live, enter through there. He'll put the link and just see if we can solve a problem. If not, don't worry about it. Apple is a world of butt hurt.
All right, I'm glad she went home.
Yeah, same with you 2-4. Either one, come through sick. Or you no, you can't broadcast. Who else is Ray? Ray is right. Ray,
I can't.
You can't.
Desert, are you broadcasting?
I can't off my pad.
Retired rider is, and the L. Who's L?
I won't be like y'all when I grow up and get me a computer.
Well, I got 2 people. Somebody broadcast and leave. Lolly? Okay. Yep, Lolly. I pushed it down. Yeah, so I can just remove her. She ain't here no more.
All right.
Well, I could leave it on. I leave it on until the stream's ended because people can.
Yeah, but you don't want people that can. Lurk and not make comments.
Lurking.
Did you hear that? Y'all hear that? Remove.
Yeah.
Yep. So try retired riders. No, we don't want to end live stream. No, wait, edit live stream. No, I don't want to save no changes. There we go.
You can't get in either. 2-4 can't get in either.
I know. Yeah, we saw that earlier.
Oh, did we? Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't see it. Why? It's so fucked up. Sorry. Said that I dropped the
grumpy guy.
All right. I'm gonna paste this link. I need 2-4 and Recycled Hooligan to refresh their page before they touch the link. Sorry, I don't mean to tell you what to do. I'm just,
Yeah. Well, we're issue solving.
Yeah, we're trying to issue solve. But don't forget, refresh your page first and then try the link.
Yeah, we appreciate
ding,
your comments.
Ding, ding. Everybody starts coming in. Bing, 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 bing.
The link should be good no matter what. It's the same link all the time. It's a reusable, probably. I don't know. You might not have picked reusable, but it should be fine.
I have same troubles on one other channel as well. I've never got in there. Things that make you go, Oh, I'm glad she just got in, came in, got changed, and left. That's what I like.
Yeah.
Perfect. It was perfect.
Says block or report.
But you know something? I feel bad for Leia. I really do. You know why I feel bad for Leia?
Because her friends are gone.
Well, watch. Just look where Leia is.
Take me with you.
And she's staring at the window. And that's what kills me about the whole thing is, I mean, I don't miss her, but I miss Jade and Bella.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always miss the dogs more than the lady.
And I didn't even bring up the thing about the shower head. Did I tell you about that? Did I tell you about the shower head?
I heard about it. Someone took your shower head.
I just found that annoying because I'm the one that had a hunt for the stock one, and I didn't know where it was. Luckily, it was underneath the sink in the bathroom.
Yeah, what a pain.
Well, I know that one was gone last time I was down there.
Dang. Ray took your shower head.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, well, I would say restart the phone and do all that stuff. But since 2-4 said he's had the same problem and it's been ongoing, I know he's probably had his phone on and off since, so it probably has nothing to do with that. But I'm pretty damn stumped. Like,
yes.
Well, the link is in mine. So if anybody wants to jump and try out, it's in the.
Yeah, just jump out of there.
Try retired riders.
Yep,
it's there.
That was the other solution to go try. So, link or blocked is what 2-4 says block or report. What does the side 3 dots? I guess destination. Delete, comment, put user and time, ban user. Delete their comment. Yeah, I don't want to. I'm just reading what these things say.
It's got to be a glitch.
Maybe if they're on Apple, it's not updated to the new iOS.
What if we turn off all the fucking? I'm sorry. What if we turn off all the?
I know. Wrenches.
Turn off
Hooligan didn't have a wrench until a few minutes ago.
Oh.
So I gave him a wrench to see if that would help. It didn't help.
No.
But it's not causing it either.
No, apparently not.
Because
he didn't have one earlier.
After you gave him a wrench. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I thought happened. Oh.
That was Ray.
Oh.
Can you put him up?
Yeah.
What the?
Boy, Mr. Gregory. Turn your volume on.
We all make more noise too when he does it. Like we just add to the problem. Like let's say
I know it. I've got to add to the problem.
No, not you.
I got it in there.
I meant us telling you to shut. I said we add to the problem of it by saying more stuff. That was all, not you.
He's on my channel or on the chat saying that he couldn't do it on. He
couldn't do it there.
Yeah,
either.
I mean,
couldn't do it there either.
No.
Damn it!
I wonder because I can hit the link and go right to it. So I don't understand.
I can too.
All right, Moto, take his wrench away. Hooligan, don't get frustrated. We're experimenting. We're trying to fix the problem.
He's like,
don't
worry.
Don't get mad. Don't get frustrated. Don't get pissed off. We'll figure it out. If it's nothing that we're doing, it's got to be on YouTube's end. Yeah. Same with 2.4. Keep, don't get frustrated. Just let's try to work through it.
Yeah, well, he said he had a problem with somebody else's 2.4 disc. So that has nothing to do with the wrench, but I can take it away and give it back to him right away again too. I'll do that.
Take 2.4s away too.
Okay.
And you can always give it back to him.
Yeah.
In a second.
I will.
And then
But
again, they need to refresh before they check the link. At least in my opinion.
Yeah, I think the link.
Because it'll reset, getting rid of the link, getting rid of the wrench, and everything else.
Yeah, that could be.
Huh.
Oops, sorry. I accidentally
I'm
hit
sorry. Yeah, no, go ahead.
That was me.
We're almost at the bottom.
Yeah.
Well,
Don't bother me, y'all.
every time it's somebody, I think it's Hooligan or 2.4. What's up, Jim? No offense.
Hey, that's all right. I just want to make sure that worked for me too.
Going to another person's.
Yeah, are we on John's now?
You probably came through mine, so
I did. Yeah, that's what I did. I wanted to see if it worked.
So it's working. So it's working. I wonder.
All right.
I
just wanted to. I just wanted to see if it worked the same way with the Tires Hooligans trying to get on. I got in with no problem.
Unsupported browser. You have to use Safari when you're on an iPhone. You have to use Safari.
Yeah, you have to use Safari. You can't use Google. You have to use Safari.
Yes.
No YouTube app.
Well, I mean, you can watch it. You can't come in the stream.
Okay.
You can't come in the video. You can't video. You can't come in the studio.
Yeah. Yeah. The YouTube app, like he was. I get what you're saying. That should just automatically be a
good to go.
Good to go. You're right. Yeah. That's why I was.
Let's see. That's strange.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm just glad it worked. I'll see you guys later.
All righty, Jim.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Thanks,
appreciate it, man.
That's great. People helping out.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Ann. Ann, you can help us out, see if it works.
Yeah, Ann.
It's like I'm not getting on there with you guys.
Yeah,
but you're always welcome to, Ann. You really are. Anybody has
getting on there with you crazy guys.
On his, and now I can't. Yeah, that's what happened. Well, on the videos or just shorts?
Yeah, you gotta use the desktop site or whatever site doesn't work. you got to use the opposite. So if you can't comment on the mobile site, on the mobile app, try the desktop version.
2-4 said he was over on mine, and it's the same problem. Is that what? Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
It's got to
understand it.
It's got to be on.
It don't make any sense. Huh.
They need to use Safari.
Yeah, but when you're just on, when you go into YouTube, though, it should be like its own app. It should just not have to worry about
now this is going to sound like a stupid question. This is going to sound stupid, but if you pin it, would that change it? If you pinned it at the top of the chat, would that change anything?
I could try it, but I doubt it.
Yeah, it's just a thought.
Mm-hmm.
So when you click on the link, okay, let's do this. Go to YouTube, click on the StreamYard link in YouTube, and if it offers you Safari, choose Safari.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the order it should happen in, by the way.
There you go.
That's what I did.
Yeah.
Open StreamYard app.
Yeah, that's all.
This is with Safari. Please use StreamYard iOS app. Okay, what it's asking you to do, and I think here's what it is, because I've done that too before. I believe, Hooligan, is it says please use the StreamYard iOS app to continue. You can download an app for StreamYard, right? And but you should have a choice whether to do that or to continue on Safari. Decline that and continue on Safari, and then you should hopefully be good.
Yeah. You want to continue past that page, the next step.
Yeah, because it wants him to use go on as a guest with StreamYard app, and it's nice to have, but it's just going to take up more room on his phone, and you don't want to put no more apps on his phone.
Yeah.
You're just missing a step, I think, possibly
you're missing
somewhere.
You're missing one step, Hooligan. So just
maybe
decline using the app. Do what Moto said, and it should take you to and offer you Safari or whatever, StreamYard or whatever.
It says to blow or no browser. Okay.
Sorry, my bad.
No, it was late. I was just reading. He says, don't give you an option. It just says to report or blow no browser. Whatever.
Same as Wheelburner does to me.
Okay.
Huh.
What you got there?
Interesting.
So, there we go. Unsupported. And now what's that? Who's that? You showing me a screenshot from somebody, or is that what you're getting, Desert?
That's what I'm getting. So that was from the YouTube app, and then go into StreamYard and go to Safari. And then I went to Safari, typed in YouTube, and then found your channel, and it still gave me that.
Huh.
But it wouldn't give me the live comments to pull up the StreamYard.
This is crazy.
From Safari.
Stop transmitting on John's. Because that, I mean, it has to be something.
I think they just want you to get their app.
Right. They might be changing things. I don't know. Could be.
Everybody else has been doing just fine, but I don't know if they have Apple phones or not, like Lolly or everybody else. So it's hard to say.
Yeah.
Why is there?
I could stop streaming and see if that'll. I don't know if that's going to change it.
Got it, Hooligan.
I think where's he at? Did he leave?
Hooligan?
Yeah.
No, he just messaged me, so he might have left to message me, but I mean.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm going to share this to him. This will solve your problems. I would say add that app to your phone, use it, and when you're done tonight, uninstall it. Delete
just uninstall it. Yeah.
And whenever you want to use it again, just add it right back on and upload it.
Delete it.
Yeah, and then delete it. That way you don't use up.
Delete.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because we can't be having no Hooligan and 2.4 problem. You see that 2.4? I could give you that.
Yeah.
Here, I hit the link. Drop screen props. A drop screen.
There's no option to join. That's insane.
That's it. No, okay.
Are you on the StreamYard app, Jim?
I'm going to send this to you, 2.4.
It doesn't work at all on his Mac.
Sandy?
That's fucking nuts.
Bonkers.
So just put that on your thing, and then it'll ask about putting the link in the page. After you do the app, you'll see that.
Okay, so Apple has a post. There's an issue. And for iOS users experiencing the glitch, to use StreamYard Guest app from Apple Store.
See, they are trying to make you do that crap.
Yeah, they want you to get
there.
there.
That's exactly what they're doing.
Buttholes.
Yeah.
Sorry, that glare is horrible.
Yeah.
I'll take a picture of that and send it to Hooligan.
The link will go right here. It'll either allow you to copy it or it'll carry it over and you just push in there and it'll drop your link or whatever. And boom, you'll come right on up and in. Yeah, that's it. Drop your link or whatever. Snaky. And boom, you'll come right on.
All right, hold on.
Anyway, this is the fun of yard stream. Everybody else having fun? Yeah, Sandy.
Yeah.
Andy, how you doing? You want to try and hop on too? See if it gives you any guff. I'm just joking around, Sandy. We've been having trouble. That's all.
Yeah.
People to come on. She must be from you, retired writer Sandy L. It's good to see you.
I don't know.
Yeah, glad you showed up.
Mm-hmm.
iPhone and iPad, it works fine. For Jim Reynolds. So that means I don't know what that means, because if his Apple products are working, everybody else's Apple products should work without it.
Yeah, it shouldn't matter. Yeah.
Don't you even think about it.
Well, that sucks. I'd like for them to get on. That don't make any sense.
Lolly, I took care of it. When you come out, that's not a problem. It happens. You're not the first one that's left and it's still been up and streaming. I don't even know if it was streaming. It just said it was still linked in my studio. Whether you were actually streaming or not, I don't know. You would know by going to your own page and finding that out. But
I texted Hooligan. I told him it wasn't him. It wasn't his devices. It wasn't his network. It wasn't his Wi-Fi. And I sent him a picture of it and everything. So
yeah,
just to make him feel a little better and not get him, bent. I don't want him to get frustrated and pissed off.
I don't think he will.
For no reason,
Come on.
I don't know why I'd get mad. I mean, it's not nothing. I mean,
no.
Well, no. Now that we know what it is, I don't want now that there's an explanation, I just want to make sure that he understands that it's not him and his stuff.
So 2.4, I sent you the app. Did you get it?
2.4, it's not you either. It's a Mac issue.
Boo Apple.
Yeah, it's
Boo Apple. Yeah.
Boo Apple. Boo Apple.
Yeah.
That counts. Yes, Lolly.
I always have that Safari, which comes stock on your Apple, the Safari thing.
Yeah.
And that's what the StreamYard app will look like if you get the and that's for users, you know, that or if you're just a guest. If you have your own StreamYard, you can't even got to go through Safari. That's how I was doing it earlier. I have to go through Safari to get on the live with you all today on my iPhone.
I didn't realize it, but I do have the StreamYard app downloaded.
Surprise,
Wow.
surprise.
Surprise, surprise, surprise.
Surprise.
Surprise, surprise.
Gomer Pyle. My special creamer. Does that come? Yes. Yeah, special creamer is that like a Bailey's Irish cream? Little kind of high test creamer.
High test.
Oh, see, somebody knew what I was talking about there.
Chocolate liquor.
Cadbury chocolate.
Yum, yum, yum.
Chocolate
tequila. Never heard of that.
Yeah, chocolate liquor.
Yeah, y'all don't want me drinking and being on a live, that's for sure. That's why they're probably off in the chats right now. I'd like to have to ban myself. Can't get me off. It's my stream.
I have to ban myself.
That's when you definitely want a team member. So they can shut the live down when you're being unruly.
Yeah, Jim, it's going to be in the 50s, and I'll be out riding that road glide Sunday. I don't care if I freeze to death.
Love Bailey's. Yeah, you know, I used to get cream de mint put on my ice cream when I was a kid. It was like a little treat, and I don't remember. That is alcoholic, isn't it? I think cream de mint is. And it was like a green minty, and you poured it over your ice cream, vanilla ice cream, gave it a great flavor. That's probably what started my alcoholic problems. I don't know. I had some. Yeah, we were always used to. I always like Daddy pop open the beer top. You get to sip the foam. He'd never let me drink, but I got to, you know, because you remember you used to have pull tabs on beer. Back in the day, you didn't have just you actually pulled the whole thing off and had the curled up metal.
Dang.
Yeah, curled up metal left on. Yeah, like
yeah.
Anybody else remember that? You remember, don't you? Yes. Okay. So Ray knows, and they'd be foamy and they'd foam up all the time. Yeah. That's what I got going down the back country roads, going home from the city out to the farm, and
we used to take the pull tabs and make a chain.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you linked them together because they were Yeah. Well, she had an Insta razor there too. If you wanted, you could straighten out. You could cut.
Yeah.
Oh, great videos. I'm gonna send you an email, Lolly. Good. All right. Well, that was exciting for about, what did we spend about 20 minutes of figuring nothing out?
Yeah.
We're no smarter today than we were yesterday on this.
Yeah. Poor StreamYard and Apple must be getting bombarded with phone calls. If they went out of their way to make an announcement and put a statement out like that, they must be getting flooded.
But Jim said he used his iPad and his
Apple. Yeah, everything works.
Apple.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's strange.
Yeah.
Why would one's work and not another?
Yeah. Mine's updated. It's ready to go.
Can't do the mints. Oh, I thought she was talking about my cream de mint. She's talking to OC. I was in the wrong conversation. That was a Nunya business, Dean. Georgia Hillbilly. I didn't even see you sneak in. I know I see him on T-Bones quite a bit, if I believe so. But if you want to drink,
I wonder what was going on with T-Bone tonight when he said he wasn't going to be on any live.
I don't know. That's a little. Everything was a little. I left a different comment too, like, well, that's all I need to know, or I saw something, and I don't know what that was. I don't even know what I'm referring to.
That's all I need to know. Did we ignore him or something? Or
yeah, I don't know. I was on the phone at the time, so it was, nothing I could really do as far as whatever.
Somebody wasn't keeping up with their job on the comments.
Yeah, that was terrible. Sick.
Yeah.
Sick. We're all pointing a finger at you while you got your head down.
I know.
We're messing around, bro. It's nothing.
I'm just horrible with the comments. I should be fired.
I don't know if I've rode that cold. I've rode in 20 some degree below freezing a couple times just to go out and do it around here and ride because I wanted to. But that's real dangerous because if you have that for more than a day, you're going to have frozen ground, and frozen ground creates any moisture that's anywhere on the road. You got an insta skating rink.
Yep. Yeah. Did I ever send you that picture of me that someone else took in this foot of snow?
I don't hear no echo, Thomas. Do you have something else running on your device? That's just something I know you've done a ton of live streams. You would know, but
I ain't heard no echo.
Wow.
Echo.
Yeah, you're on a 15.
No.
Mr. Gregory.
Who's doing that? Hey, quit messing with us, our minds, man.
Or Desert. Without even looking up, I'm guessing that.
I'm jelly. I want a 15. I got the old 12 Pro Max, but it's freaking so good. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I got the 12.
You do too, yeah.
12 Pro Max Plus or whatever.
Me too, yeah. I got like all the storage you could get on it. Just got it maxed out. Now it's kind of like small storage compared to what you can get on some of these other phones.
I know, a terabyte.
I mean, yeah.
2 terabytes, I think.
What the hell are you doing up there, Ray?
We don't need that much on your phone, really. Just
clouds. Ray, what's going on up there, Mr. Gregory?
What are you doing up there, Mr.
Gregory's getting all dressed up.
You're looking like a Chinaman.
You're cutting up in class, man. This is what it was like in school to be with
Ray. Shrimp fried rice. Shrimp fried rice.
Boy,
you're gonna get trouble now. Anne's gonna get in here and get on you for being racist.
Racist.
Now she wouldn't. I just was saying she.
Oh, I ain't being racist.
I know.
I ain't got a racist bone in my body.
No, you don't.
Nope.
I have been riding all week long. Rain coming. Might have ice. Yeah. What are you gonna do when that happens? I don't think you have studded tires.
No. I'm trying to find. I'm almost at the picture.
I mean, like you're gonna have to call in if you got that kind of condition, because there's no way you want to get on the old motorcycle and seen icicles coming off underneath. Never seen that before. Yeah.
Oh, I'll never ride in snow again after I rode in a foot of snow.
Yeah, I did that twice. I'm good.
I'm good, right? I'm good.
Hands are frozen. Freaking clutch was hard to pull in. I was like, oh,
well, I rode in the snow and made a video, but it wasn't really. I was just, wasn't enough to worry about.
Ray, did you post a picture of you when you were young or something? 2008, younger?
Yeah, he did.
I missed it.
Oh,
may have been on Facebook. Okay.
The face place.
Which Ray you talking? Me or Ray?
Jim was saying, did we see a picture of you the other day from 2008?
Yeah.
We were doing a movie.
Yeah. Yeah,
we were doing a Social Security run, but they were doing a movie too. So I used to do movies a little bit.
Deliverance 2.
What?
Something wrong with you guys, yo.
Deliverance
Per
too.
pound. Chinaman is Aspen.
Oh,
Yeah. You got like a 5 to 10 second delay, Lolly, when you go from one thing to another. Sometimes it ain't riding in ice. Ain't riding. No, you're not. I hope you don't. I know you love your job and all, but if say you won't be coming in at all if you get hurt. So missing a day or 2 or 3 is just gonna have to deal with it. I'm sure you'd be there covering people when you had to. Somebody can cover you.
Deliverance.
For battery holds up, yeah. The cold weather will put some pressure on that. And you're not able to tender because you can't run a cord.
That sucks.
Can you get those portable battery? You know what I'm talking about, that will start your batteries, but yet can you put it on like a trickle charge mode where you could leave it out during the night and then bring it in, charge that back up, and then have a portable battery. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Keep a slight charge on it overnight. That doesn't have to
Oh,
be plugged in. That's powered by battery.
Oh, he don't have access to plug in a trickle charger, does he?
Well, you can't, because it's he can't run second floor or even whatever. You can't run cords that are going to trip up other people.
Hazard.
What I did was take the battery out, put the trickle charger on inside, and then take the jump box out in the morning.
Depending on where his Honda has the battery at, it might be a major.
Be a lot of work. Yeah.
But he rides his though, so
you ain't talking about. No, I know. I was being sarcastic, Hooligan. I know. Batteries, yeah, it's at the end of its life cycle, most likely. They don't go a lot longer than 5 years.
About 5 years is it. If you get 5, you're lucky.
Yeah.
Moto, can you put that on the big screen? Even though I probably could have done it, even though I just found it.
Yeah, give me a minute.
I'm sorry.
It's not very. Oh, I see what it is. Okay, cool. Can I crop it a little bit so we can see it better too?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I finally found that's. I think that's 2011. I was riding in a foot of snow with my feet down.
Already.
2 miles each way.
That sounds like when I had to walk to school. I had to go uphill in the snow 2 miles each way. That's dramatic.
Barefoot. And I had a passenger. That's what I was doing. I had a passenger. I had to bring her to work.
That's right.
That's why she's on the bike with me.
Oh my god.
Yeah, dude. Okay. I mean, don't get me wrong. Mack Road was clear, but as soon as I got off Mack Road, it was like a disaster, bro. I immediately put my feet down. I was like, first gear.
My phone is even faster. When I upload like that picture to a cloud, it just went before I've had to wait, a few split seconds and stuff.
Oh, you mean with your new internet or with your
modem? Well, it's letting the internet that I have paid for be used to its maximum.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Where it wasn't before, it was being restricted. Like this modem is twice the size of the one I had too.
So what do you think it was, modem? Modem. What do you think it was, modem? do you think it was the modem, or do you think it was the internet? I think it was the modem, but it had to be a little bit internet.
I'm a little bit country.
I don't know. I think it was the modem.
Rock and roll.
I think it was the modem, because as soon as you replaced the modem, and as soon as they said you had the all clear, it worked. So it had to be the modem.
That's my experience of riding in the snow right there.
Hey, that's good enough.
I'm missing out.
But the roads wouldn't snowed over.
Did you have it up?
It was a wet snow.
Did you hold a picture up, Ray?
Yeah,
I missed it.
Yeah, put it up there, right, Mr. Gregory. Oh wow.
Oh, that's wow.
Yeah, that's slick.
I've rode in snow, but not snow that's stuck. You know, it was just like it turned to snow while I was going down the road, and
Dude, I was riding in shit that was packed like 2 inches on the asphalt.
You want to check the comments? I'm trying to get your picture here. I'm going.
Sorry,
Hooligan. You're fine. I'm just gonna go ahead. I'm done. Okay. Is that it? Yep. Okay. I think I should be able to get it now.
All right.
You already put it up.
That was our snow day last year.
Oh, let me get you. Hang on.
Hold on.
There it is.
That's crazy.
Man.
Wow.
It's cool looking because all the cactus gets covered, so it's kind of
yeah, man.
Just looks different.
That's just weird to have snow there, ain't it?
Yeah, it is a little weird. It's been snowing the past few years.
That's weird.
My little snowman.
Flagstaff, it's kind of common, but you're way south of that.
Yeah, and I'm low. I'm not even like my elevation's super low.
Yeah.
Oh, Hooligan, man. I'm going to go there, bro. I'm going to go there. I'm going to take your boss's head and I'm going to stick it in the fucking fryer, bro. I'm going to stick his head in the deep fryer, bro. That's what I'm going to do to your boss.
Yeah. Don't
get I'm going to ask him to breathe in deeply.
Don't get sick fired up on here, Hooligan. Quit
we'll get strikes because
I know, man. Be like at a baseball game here.
Go ahead and let the avatars and let Hooligan video it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all. I mean, I may get a couple years, but we'll get hundreds of millions and we'll go viral, bro.
Y'all seeing it? There's yours sick.
Oh yeah. Hold on. Let me hide that. Yeah, that's me in a foot of snow.
Oh, it's already packed though.
Well, it's plowed.
Slipping and sliding.
The side roads weren't plowed. That's all I'm gonna say.
Well, you could slide on what you're on right there.
Yeah, I don't know what kind of tires you had, but that was insane. That's
Look at the snow sticking to the tire.
I do.
I see it. You're crazy.
You don't have.
That was not. I would after I got home from that.
Knobbies won't
even help her. I called her when I got home. I said, "You're going to need to get a ride home. I am not coming out there again and picking you up from work. I'm sorry."
Where did you leave off?
You can Uber, you can walk, whatever you want to do, but I am not going out there on the motorcycle. Sorry.
Take you 30 minutes to unthaw.
Yeah, it was ridiculous. I was like, yikes. This is not happening.
Well, I'm going to guess wherever. I don't know where the comments left at. Do you remember that? Somewhere in there.
Just stop.
No, you're fine. Yeah, that was.
You guys have no clue about the comments.
Right here, jump box.
You got it. Sorry. Go ahead.
Jump box. Jim Reynolds. Around there. That was the last.
Gotcha. I got you now. Thank you.
All right.
Gregory rides. Gets on down the road when he's riding. Saw one today. We're at FedEx truck. Was in his lane coming straight at him. Do you remember that?
Yep. He's
Tell
right.
us about it. Tell us about it. No big deal.
Yeah.
Just coming right at you.
Yeah, I was on that country road, man. I mean, I wasn't running fast, but I had to look up. That something comes on my side of the road. I forgot that video ain't too far back.
Okay. We got you, Lolly. Sorry.
Man, it's cold.
All right, it's in the chat now. Lolly, I was probably 9 minutes too late, but
9, 10, 20.
Oh, yeah. Hooligan, listen, when you get your Christmas card, You could probably open it.
See?
I'm not going to hold it against you. And same with Buck. I'm not going to hold it against Buck either. But, yeah. I mean,
some of us might not have Christmas.
Well, I mean,
we don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. You should be able to get our presents opened early, Sick.
I mean, to be honest with you, it doesn't really matter if you open it.
I know, man.
I mean, you guys can open it. I mean, I don't care.
Did you ever try that one with the parents when you had all your parents?
Maybe you wanted it for Christmas.
Presents under the tree? Like, well, Mom, I might not be here tomorrow. Let me just open it now.
Yeah.
I might not be here.
Yeah.
That didn't work.
And then, like, it was funny because Buck sent me a picture. He sent me a video. He's like, "What have you done?" I was like, "Oh," I was like, "Wow, that's a big box."
The third wheel? I didn't see that. No. You got all that stuff. Desert, you can screen share stuff too, if you're able to. Everybody can.
I'm nervous about this jerky that she gave me. I want to know if I want to make sure it's not like tainted or poisoned.
Oh, boy.
Who gave you jerky?
Yeah.
She did. It's
you're
Yeah, it's sealed. Okay, so it's sealed. I can eat it. All right.
So she has a packager.
They got these hypodermics now that you can.
Oh, thanks, Moto. Thanks for that.
Because you won't even know. It's such a small hole.
Or a repack, like a little
self-sealing, as it goes by, it reseal. Yeah.
Yeah, they got all that stuff.
I've rode in sleep. Yeah, I have too. I have was lucky conditions. Like I've had every condition possible that you could ride in, but it was never like frozen where like the roads. If the roads were ever froze, I wouldn't even be out there to get into that position, tell you the truth. You'd have to really go out of your way because to have frozen ground, that's when things are bad. Because if it snows and you're riding, it ain't that bad. It's like wet rain, kind of, unless it's been froze for a day or two. There you go.
Do we want to add that?
Oh, I don't know who's doing it.
I think that's
yeah. Put it up and check it out.
That? All right, go ahead. Oh, it's insane. Oh, is that the guy with the third wheel? Yeah.
Yeah. Like a side cart without the cart.
Yeah, exactly. That would.
They purposely make those for snow conditions.
That's crazy. I've never seen that.
Yeah, it's nuts, bro.
That's crazy.
Got some knobbies on, huh?
Out in Alaska.
No way.
Got frog in.
Wouldn't do it. Wouldn't do it.
I'm gonna say hello to Frog here in a minute.
Well, that was about it. It was only a minute.
Yeah, that was cool.
That's crazy.
That's hardcore, yeah. Well, Frog is on
What's
here.
up, everybody?
Oh, there you are. Good.
There he is.
He snuck right on in.
Frog.
Hey, what's up?
Good
to see everyone.
Yeah.
Good to see you, man.
We're glad to be seeing.
And Lolly was on, and she didn't fuss at Sick one time.
I know, right? We didn't give her time, apparently.
She was nice to me tonight.
We should have let her ask questions.
She was nice.
No, we don't want to hear about the foot. We want to see the foot. Get the foot up.
I wish they had smell-o-vision.
I could just hear her saying that.
Oh, yeah.
And then you weren't laying down either with your foot up in the air.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah.
Okay.
33
to be honest with you, the only time my foot is the same height as my heart is when I sleep.
Well, it'd be level with it, right?
Well, it's level, yeah.
Can I sick and
the
time
other
out?
time it's lower than my heart.
What was you doing to attract bots, Sick? What's Tommy saying? What's Thomas
Oh,
saying?
that was a while ago when Sick was going off a little bit or something.
Oh, okay.
How?
Yeah, I
Take it
don't
easy,
know. I
Georgia.
don't know what you were doing.
You were doing something, Sick.
You
You're
were
always
bot
doing
advertising. Man, I must be way back. Just kidding, kind of. Okay, yeah, just kidding.
something. Yeah, it's been way back.
I was just wondering what you did, though. I hope some sort of worm kitty for taking out the snow. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm fired.
What is that little jingle? We had that. You've done that
I'm
more
loving
than
it.
once. I'm loving
That's
it.
what is that?
It's a jingle off of a commercial.
I'm loving it.
There you go. You got it.
But what is it?
I know we all know it.
I thought it was McDonald's.
It's McDonald's. McDonald's.
Yes, it's McDonald's.
McDonald's.
Yeah, McDonald's.
Day. How's Indiana been for you, Frog? Good?
Cold
Weather-wise?
and windy.
Yeah, we have.
It's been 13 and 40 mile an hour wind.
That's what we've had. Like, well, 34, 36, I think, mile an hour wind. I felt it on the Harley today when I was, I got to cross that Chesapeake Bay upper part and go through the tunnel. Right in there, I could feel it bully me around some. And that's probably was part of the problem why I didn't have internet earlier, because you just get a slight breeze and, the grid shuts down. It's like it's a hurricane or something. But I heard it all last night, too. I could hear the howling and the wind and the stuff blowing. It seemed like what did I miss? Is there a nor'easter, what they call it over here? We get nor'easters.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you see Indiana? I don't even know what part. You probably don't get enough snow to do snowmobiling around there.
No, not anymore.
No.
Been a long time since we've had snow. That kind of snow.
Yeah. Minnesota, we snowmobile every winter, and I loved it. That was party time for me.
Yeah.
I love snowmobiling.
Yeah, we used to get quite a bit of snow, but after the 80s, we don't get that much snow anymore.
Yeah,
we might get
after the 80s.
It's the weather manipulation.
Well, in 77 and 78 was our worst years that I can remember. We had the terrible snows, man. The
cloud seeding.
Yeah.
We had all the tornadoes of 74 and 75.
Yeah. It's not been too bad around here with snow since then.
Damn, Frog. When did you I graduated 82. When did you graduate, Frog?
84.
84. You're right in the same ballpark with me then. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Global warming.
Cool.
I don't believe in global warming.
Get a global warmer for you.
We'll save that for Sunday night.
Yeah. I can't believe that got stirred up. I just wanted to bring it up and announce you weren't going to do it. And
now I'm doing it again.
Now you're going to end up doing it. Like, thanks, Dean. You and your big mouth. I know somebody was going to mention it because I'm sure somebody was looking forward to it.
You just got to make it fun,
Yep.
We'll have a good
And T-Bone had said last week that he wasn't going to get on any more lives.
Is that what was up? Yeah, we saw a couple comments. I didn't know what that was. Why? Like, I forgot why, if he said.
But he never really said. He said he thought about it and prayed about it, and he don't want to be on any more lives on one of his videos last week, I believe.
Yeah.
And
really?
Yeah.
That'll happen, man. You got to do what you got to do. Hooligan took a break for quite a while and still has, really. I mean, he'd have been on tonight if we asked him to, but he's, just pull back. It's good for all. Like, I know people take break on social media quite up. Say, hey, see you later. Boom, and be back.
Not for everybody.
Well, it's good to just take breaks too, because
that's what Ray's Moto Life just did.
Yeah, if you have an addictive nature like I do, I'm an addict type guy, and if I get addicted, one ain't enough, thousands too many.
Yeah.
And you got to know that about yourself and take care of yourself when you need to. it's bad for your mental health,
Go
don't do it.
outside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're bad for other people's mental health, believe it or not. Can you believe that? Warning, we may be bad for your mental health.
Yeah.
Maybe
We
bad.
sure
No,
may be.
it's our own personal stuff. It ain't nobody.
Yeah.
Do
Y'all
I, Moto?
never
What?
know.
I wish I knew what you were asking. I'm so far back behind. What did that say? Ray's just testing his eyelids.
I'll tell you right now,
resting.
Some of that jerky is awful.
No, I don't know. Just concerned, and that was about probably what we was talking about with T-Bone. Maybe, I don't know. Making a guess.
Jerky's awful.
Making a guess.
Yeah, it was hard.
And I don't know. Cheddar biscuit. Cheddar biscuits.
Your ass.
Nice.
Cheddar biscuit sound.
So, Hooligan, you want me to come to your work?
Hey, what's that jingle?
You're gonna do some deep frying when you get up there?
I can operate a deep fryer. Just show me, and then I'm going to show your boss how to operate it.
I want to go.
I'll pretend like I'm a new trainee. I
could see you show up to his work and have like sign holding and stuff about what bosses do to some of their good employees, and be out there protesting and really throwing it to the owner. Of course, he probably wouldn't have a job the next day, but Chesapeake Bay Bridge is built by the Army Corps engineers with GPS. Okay. Yeah, that was the big bridge. That was like 20 miles. That one goes like 20 miles from more of the east side all the way over to Maryland or whatever. Where I am at is like at the very upper part as it dips way inland, and then it breaks off into 3 rivers. I'm like right at the junction. So like on the left side is Chesapeake Bay, on the right side it's basically rivers. Transition. But they're building that other tunnel that's going underneath. I can't wait, man. Can't get done fast enough.
It goes under the water.
Tunnel?
Yeah, it goes under the water. Yeah, they drill a hole and go through and then come on up. And then they got to turn it around and go the other way, and that takes just a turnaround. They say it takes 6 months.
That's kind of
they don't drill it too soon.
Plus, yeah, they got one way. They got one way is done. I don't know how long ago it was been done, but it's interesting to watch. That's for sure.
Yeah, it's interesting. You think since they're under the seabed, it would like collapse on them.
Yeah.
Sometimes the drilling machines are. It's so costly to. It's more cost effective to bury the drilling machine than to remove it. Sometimes it depends on the situation and how much the drilling machine costs. Because to disassemble it and remove it is sometimes more expensive than it would be to just run it into the ground. And
that makes sense.
I don't know where they could leave it because it's got to come out to complete the tunnel.
Well, it can come out and then they'll back it up and they'll just dig down or whatever and they'll fill it in. Or dig to the left or the right or whatever.
You know, it's a long train. It's a long because it's like an assembly line. It has the big head. And then it has an assembly line of conveyor belts for the mud. You have machines that circle around these big sections of tubing that are like the whole circle might consist of 5, 6, 7, 8 pieces. And I go chunk, 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 and they do like a whatever it is, 20, 50 foot section at a time, and then they.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's
that's insane.
It's like the size of it's bigger than a locomotive, bro. It's huge, dude. It's huge.
And then that has to all be under enough water for aircraft carriers and big full big huge cargo ships, and they belly down 50 foot underneath the water alone. So you have to have another how much clearance are you allowed? 10 foot?
Yeah.
50 foot?
And part of that train is putting up support structure, isn't it? It's putting up support structure behind it as it goes.
It must be, yeah.
It has to be.
Because that stuff would sag and
Yeah,
something.
you don't want to risk anything collapsing, so it has to be immediately supported by something.
Wow, that's high-tech stuff.
Yeah. I mean, it's no joke. I mean, I've seen it in like Popular Science and Modern Marvels and stuff.
They got to be underneath the sea silt but they got to be pretty deep because
they got to be in rock. They got to be like
they
got to be under.
Yeah,
they're not just like 100 feet underneath the water. They're like 300 feet underneath the water.
Well, that's what they say it is 300 foot at the lowest level. And
water.
I can't see it because when I ride down there, I ride down. It's like it don't feel like we went down.
Everybody hears that New York
30 foot. Graduated in 76. Yeah, you'd have been one of the guys I was dodging in high school, so I didn't get, beat up by the older guys, because we had 7th through 12th grade all in one building, and it was hell to get to class when you were in 7th and 8th grade, and with seniors and older people.
Dude, that's a mess. Yeah,
it was in mine because it was like all farmers. It was a small town, and most people were farmers, and they were tough. And they come in and they see you, man. You're gonna get christened. Yeah. You're gonna get pushed up against a locker. You're gonna have 3-4 people hit on you. You're gonna have sugar or insulation shoved down your pants or in your hair. That literally has happened. It was brutal. Yeah, and when I left that town and went to a new school, I was like in 10th grade, and I was like, all of a sudden I was popular, and I got to talk to girls, and I was on the wrestling team and was in the newspaper on the front page my first couple weeks there or whatever it was. It was really cool. It changed my whole life. But then I got into the party crowd again and blew all that later on down the road.
Bro, I got into so many fights in high school.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went to 5 different high schools.
5?
Wow. Yeah, I just could not stay in them.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Well, I know why, but
that's gotta be difficult.
You gotta quit playing with fire.
School. I went to 3 or 4 different middle schools, and the one middle school that I absolutely hated, it was kindergarten through 12th grade. And that was the same thing. You get picked on and get thrown in the trash.
From an ex, as a general rule. Do you hear that? That's a rule.
Yeah, like I mean, the one of the jerky was like ham something. I'm like, I hate ham. I took one bite out of it. I chewed it. I was like, that's disgusting. I threw the whole stick out.
Little bologna roll.
You head to bed.
Yeah, I was like, I hate ham, bro. I cannot stand ham. I don't know what it is. I like bacon. I hate ham. Even as a kid, never liked it. Don't like it.
I like it if it's smoked to honey ham, but it has to be
honey ham is good, man. I love honey ham.
You strike oil, it would stop the tunnel
deli
build.
meat ham.
Yeah,
sure would.
Got a new agenda, boys. Well, we're gonna pay for the tunnel.
We're gonna pipe this out of here and make some buku bucks.
Yeah, and then we'll still put a toll on it for these.
Yeah, we'll still put a toll on it, and we'll go around this with the tunnel and all. But don't you worry. We're gonna make a killing. We may even pass up the whole toll thing.
Yeah, I know it, Ray. I'm pretty tired of myself, man.
Yeah,
I've
I'm
been
not ready to get off.
Late nights. I can't. I'm dyslexic. Late nights.
Late nights.
Yes, there still leaks oil. Yeah. Yeah, I was there in Hawaii. I got to see that thing. Pearl Harbor. Pearl City is in Pearl Harbor.
Wasted nights.
Yeah,
in there in the 80s. You have
mom had a
as
condo.
well?
Yeah. My mom had my stepdad worked for the Corps of Engineers.
Yeah.
He was allegedly the top real estate man for the whole United States. So he was the government guy that
Me
said,
too.
"Give me your land, or I'm going to take your land."
Yeah.
But there's some other stories behind him that don't make any sense. Like, why was he in Iraq? And there's Facebook pictures of him when they found Saddam Hussein's money in his house.
Yeah.
Well, he was one of the guys carrying the bundles of money out. And it's on Facebook. And I'm like, wait a minute, this doesn't make sense for a real estate guy to be at Saddam Hussein's house pulling out money out of the wall.
Yeah.
But the funny thing is, when like a month before he passed away, he asked my mom if she really wanted to know what he did for the government.
Yeah.
And she said no. And then he died less than a month later.
You know, it'd be a rabbit hole subject on that is why they wouldn't show Saddam, or was it? Yeah. No, I'm thinking Bin Laden. I'm sorry.
You're thinking Bin Laden,
yeah, why they didn't show after they did the, execution.
He's still alive.
Of them,
That's
yeah, and trying to be respectful and doing what I
Yeah,
don't
he's-
know, but whatever their story is,
alive.
it just
He's still
Paid
alive.
out his alliance
Still
and he's
alive.
up in a cave.
just all fishy stuff.
He's still alive. He's still alive.
He's with Elvis.
He's with Elvis.
And Adolf.
Still alive.
Stevie
Partying
Wonder
with
can
Elvis.
see.
All my family's in. No kidding, huh? That's
Really?
cool, Desert. Yeah, I lived there for 3.5 years.
It's nice. It's just
Wahiwa
pricey.
in the middle of the island. That's right where, and then you could go like North Shore. I lived out there for a year on the North Shore by Felsey Land, Backyards, and Revelations. That was all surf area names. I remember. That's right
Go
on
to Sandy's Beach.
right on the beach, right?
Okay.
Gregory.
Why do all the Oriental girls in Hawaii wear see-through bathing suits?
Gregory.
So you can see
Dude,
more
they
hair.
all do.
I mean,
Glass
everywhere
glass
we went,
bikinis
when
by
I was
Seymour
there,
Hair.
Steve Moore hair.
when we got back and reviewed the video
Sorry.
footage that I took, oh Lord, I was in trouble.
Yeah.
Then I was like, well, this was for the guys at work, and I didn't fly over too well.
No.
Yeah, I was
I think
like,
just
man,
in that time they're used to just kind of feel like the line of work.
yeah, I guess.
Well, Sick, are you good with the time we spent today? This was your live kind of.
Yeah, I mean, what time is it?
I just went, I don't know, it's after 10.
It's almost 11 o'clock.
And,
Yeah,
Dude,
almost
if
11.
you want to,
I just wish I had
do you meet?
more hours.
No, but I saw Tom Magnum PI's car when I went to go pick up my car. His Ferrari and 2 Jaguars. Had to ship my car from California after I drove it there from Minnesota. That was an adventure, let me tell you. Went from Minnesota, drove my car to San Francisco, shipped it. I got on a plane, went to Hawaii, and waited a month for my car to get there. But yeah, I got to see the red Ferrari. It was brand new. He hadn't even seen it yet.
No kidding. That's awesome.
Yeah, and 2
Dang,
Jaguars
that's cool.
were there. And I said, wow, is that because I was, that was 80. I got there in 83, and Magnum PI was still hot and rolling, on TV, and he was a big deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And was for several years afterwards. So that was kind of neat.
Yeah.
My aunt lived a few doors down, and I got a huge family over there, like 80, 90 cousins, and one of them got arrested and bailed out. And so they were having some beef because in the area they didn't like Dog the Bounty Hunter. So my cousin, I used to have a video of it back in the day.
Beef.
And he went over there and just started swinging on him, knocked him out.
That's what. Well, you make beef, bro.
Yeah, dude.
Beef. That's how you
man.
talk. That was a slang. I try to talk like that too. As a
Pigeon.
kid, I was over there. Yeah, I would follow all that stuff. But tree, or you get a cold pack.
You go beach.
Cold pack is like what, a 6-pack, or you get a cold pack of beer.
Yeah.
You put in the
A
ice
cold
box.
pack. You get your cold pack in the ice box. Yeah, a lot of little short, slangy words that were. It was interesting.
Yeah, you should hear it, dude. You should, next time one of them are down here, I'll have them talk. It's so funny.
Yeah.
Not funny, but damn, dude.
You get 3 of them, bro. Get 3. Could treat them
You have
cold
an
packs.
accent. You
Yeah,
have an
poo-poos.
accent.
Poo-poos along with their cold pack.
Dude.
It was good stuff. I enjoyed my time there.
Spam Lucibies.
I'm awake.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
awake.
Yeah, heck yeah, there is.
Awake, Mr. Gregory.
I'm awake.
What was that?
I was looking at Facebook.
Connie, whatever side it was. I forgot there was
Why
one
and
place.
I.
Wine. Yeah. Yeah.
Connie
Yeah, I know it was a bad city to go to, and you went there, you'd see a lot of it
I'm
just
barely
walking
awake.
around.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's been a big problem over there.
Yeah.
Meth.
They came in,
Meth's a big problem. Meth's a big problem everywhere.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
You know, and as soon as I saw people dropping like flies, I was like, that's it. I was like, I don't even like.
No more meth for me.
Well, not even that. I just don't nothing else. You know, like I just don't want. I don't want to. I'm not playing with that game. I was like, everything was contaminated with fentanyl, and everyone was dying. I mean, my friends were dying. I was like, we're dropping like flies, bro. I was like, I'm done. I was like, that's enough. I was like, and even like, I was so happy when I got my card because I was starting to not trust that either, you know?
Yeah.
And then I started going to dispensaries, and I've always gone to dispensaries, and I will not go back because it's cheaper at the dispensaries.
Mountain meth. Yeah, terrible. Well, I gotta quit talking about all the stuff. And I start good. No, I just I forget about it too sometimes. I thought I better tone that down a minute.
It's just horrible. It's awful.
Yeah, we're talking about the positive, the positive bad side, but positively about it. I don't think it's a problem, but it's just bad thing. So
it's a bad thing, and it makes people do evil.
Yeah. You know, I worked in a tattoo shop over there. It's where I learned how to tattoo. And a guy came in and had something in his mouth that was like a rag, and it just made the whole place stink. It was like fumes of like some type of fuel, like a fuel smell, like turpentine or something. He just had that look in his face, you know, and you're like, and the guy told me, he says, when you get somebody like that, Dean, you give them the treatment, the good. They don't even pay if they don't want to, right? You know, you be nice, you sit down, you take care of them, you be polite, and that way the sooner they leave is the better off you are. And just I don't know if that was the right, but that's what we did, and that's what I did, and that happened. You know, well, once that bad, that was the worst one.
Yeah.
That's not good,
crazy, bro.
Yeah. People, I was like, man, well, you just destroy your life, and why would you even come in here and want to, you know, do that?
With your doodad rag
and get you. Yeah, it's horrible. It's like that stuff stunk, man.
I'm not laughing at it. I'm just
no.
So wild.
Preacher of a church, it'll bring you to your knees, bro. That's what it did for me. Brought me. That's like I'm done. Not that stuff, but just being destructive to myself altogether.
It was an endless circle of death.
That's it.
It really was, because it was insanity, bro. It was just insane. That's all I remember about it, you know.
Smelled like acetone. Yeah, kind of like that, exactly.
And I'm glad I'm not there anymore.
Oh.
And I got to remember.
All right.
We'll catch you guys, what?
On the flip side.
Friday? We're gonna do this again tomorrow with Ray, don't we?
Yeah.
Mr. Gregory.
24 hours.
We'll catch y'all tomorrow night.
Yeah, let's do this. I'm going to get out of here too, and appreciate y'all.
Thanks, everybody. Appreciate it.
Thanks,
Thomas.
Frog.
Recycle.
Thank
you, Frog. Thank you, Moto. Desert. Thank you, Ray.
Want me to unlink you to John? Are you able to do it?
Let me check here.
Just to make sure it don't keep running or something, you know.
Thank you, Dying Breed.
All right. See you guys. Bye,
Thomas.
Lolly.
Take
Bye,
care,
Lolly.
everybody.
See you guys.